got shooter got, yeah, meet at the marquee, whoa. Fast car, whoa. It go a mile a minute, no. Movie got signed to living, yeah. You know it's time for cinema, yeah. Bitch, what's a cinnamon? Tell your partner cinnamon. Bitch, what's a movie, man? It be 40 doing, man. Tell him keep it cinema. Tell him keep it cinema.
Movie guys on deck, movie guys on set. Boy, we can set the stage and shoot it out for real, but I ain't seen an IP yet. Wait, box with us to be a last fight. Going Jim Carrey with the mask like. I've been making movies since a past life. Everybody asking what his dad like. Last critic in the fast clinic. Bag on me, but it stacks in it. Me and Kawhi going cinema from the intro until the last minute. Super Saiyan, I don't have limits. Run the game like the Flash with it. Get fly, get the money, then run it back. That's the last tenant. Movie guys on your screen, make the fans all scream. Your girl came through, said she wanna join the scene. X-rated Maxine, Pitch black, got the vision still. Making moves, have to sit them still. Beef with us, you better be for real. Either cut the check or I'ma clutch it still.
Cut the malarkey, that pistol get sparky. Movie got shooter got, yeah, meet at the marquee. Fast car, it go a mile a minute. Movie got signed to living. You know it's time for cinema, whoa.
See,
I don't know where that nigga at.
I keep telling
He
y'all.
said he was on the way, ready to go.
This is why I call him Judas. See, y'all think I be bullshitting.
Yo.
Yeah.
Mic
Yeah.
check, mic check.
Are we sounding chat?
I'm
Oh, well.
Oh.
If it isn't the bubble blowing babies.
Judas.
Flasher in the building.
Who's
We
low?
were just talking crap about you, Judas. Glad to see you.
Y'all let me know when we live.
Oh
We
my
live
God,
right
you already
now.
live, nigga.
Well. BT be using his butt mic. That's on his seat.
It sound better.
No, use your
Hold up,
regular.
Hold up,
Turn your mic up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nigga want to use his 1940s radio host mic when he get on the pod. Use the regular mic, bro. Don't try to be cute tonight, bro.
Yeah, is it better now?
Try
Yes.
to be cute
Yeah.
tonight, bro.
Yeah.
If you guys say what? If you guys say hear me?
Judas?
All right, cool. So I'm assuming it's good now. Yeah, I had my AirPods. I don't know. Normally,
I like, and I've been telling y'all niggas, AirPods have never sounded good. I don't know why y'all waste so much money on them fucking earbuds. They're trash. I've never heard
I
of
got
pair
it
of
for Christmas one year. So if it's free, it's for me, nigga. I'ma use that shit.
Fuck you and the gift giver. They've never sounded well. They've never sounded good.
Yeah, nigga, what my
They're
granny
not
do to you, nigga?
trash, bro.
The fact that your granny gave for you, I know they from the thrift. There's no way your granny went into the Apple store.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one of the right things that Judas has done. Good job, Judas. I knew you was my disciple for a reason.
Yo, this role play is getting out of hand.
I was ready to do this whole episode in costume, nigga. In character. We all supposed to be in character this episode. It's Halloween.
Oh, can I let me be Red Pig.
You want to read?
Alright, cool. I'ma just be one of Wani's shooters.
Wani shooters. The Ooters.
Man, y'all fuck nigga talk crazy about my nigga Wani, nigga. I don't play that shit, nigga. We crash all that shit, nigga.
No.
Fuck that nigga.
Were you-
Fuck that nigga.
were you
Nigga.
in-
You know where your granny stay, fuck nigga.
You must
I put
have-
a plug on that bitch, nigga. I put a catheter out on that bitch, all that shit, fuck nigga. We don't play about one time, nigga. You talk about Wani, nigga. You talk about the movie, y'all fuck. You really outside, nigga. I ain't seen nowhere, nigga. I be an AFC, nigga. Cinema, nigga. Regal, nigga. The motherfucking drive-in, nigga. I don't see y'all pussy ass nigga nowhere, nigga. So y'all nigga feet your lit, talk about Wani, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, nigga. All y'all hoe ass nigga. We be outside, nigga.
This sounds just like-
Nigga, air that bitch out. Air that bitch out, nigga. I'm doing your part.
What is
And I'm
going on,
gonna
yo?
put a cord on your granny, fuck, nigga. He didn't even know I knew the bitch was on life support, did you, nigga? I'm gonna put a whole. Matter of
Yo,
fact,
this sound
I'm gonna
just like
on
Red
that bitch,
Pig.
Put a
You
light
sound
side
like
of
a
his
young
motherfucker.
boy. Makes a
Yeah,
little.
He must
douchey.
have been in home base a couple
NBA.
nights ago.
I'm one of Wani
Hey.
shooters for Halloween.
Uh-oh.
69.
Hey,
Wait, hold on, bro.
Hey-o.
I love a freak bitch. 6'7". Oh, 6'9". That's Tick's favorite position.
Wait, is he tall enough for that position?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. There's no bro. Sucking his belly button because he can't reach all the way down there is crazy, bro. Tonguing his belly button is crazy.
Oh my goodness, bro.
We always miss John Donuts. Mm.
Mm. No Japanese. No Japanese.
I'm gonna mail him out with a hat on. Chip.
Man, I'm
It's
doing
the
good, man.
most
I just left the
wonderful
movies
time
myself.
of the year. Something, something, something. I don't know the rest of that shit, but nigga, it's wonderful. It's
Yeah, as a
Halloween.
horror lover, man.
Speak
Yeah,
on it.
facts.
I've watched Halloween. I've watched horror movies every day this month. I watched 2 yesterday and 2 today.
Have you bathed? Have you bathed into?
Fire.
Yeah, walk in there
A
with no
little-
face
a little
mask,
bird
nigga.
bath,
That's the
little bird
scene
That
one.
soap.
Get soaked. You are horny as hell.
Little bird bath. That's it.
I like that. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I still got. You talking to me? Oh, it's been a good day for me, man. I still got the movie theater stench on me. I just left the movie, so my back still smell like premium latex Trojan leather. My hands still smell like the pizza I ate. My tongue still tastes like the icy iMac. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. I can't complain. It's Friday.
When you go to that party after that little D party.
Oh, definitely. It's about to taste like icy and flesh.
Hey, yo.
An antibacterial dial soap.
They don't know the hash sling and slasher pulling up in the building.
Yeah, they don't know that Captain Hook. That's what I'm coming as. Pause. In more ways than one.
Yes, sir.
Who can hear you?
We can.
I can hear you. Did you mute
Uh-oh.
yourself?
Who can hear you?
We-
Yeah, you
we
probably
Fucking
muted yourself.
StreamYard. Fucking StreamYard, dude.
It's the hash slinging, the stash stinging, the
The
bash
clash slinging, the pash pinging.
slinging slasher.
Man, as we wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say we wait for you to.
My bad. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me know. Okay, y'all should
Yep.
We can hear you in the Discord. I don't know about YouTube.
Nah, that was YouTube. They couldn't hear me. We good though. I fixed it. Alex, what you getting ready to say?
No, I was just saying I came back from the movies, man. I'm feeling good. There's nothing like seeing a trailer and the movie delivering on what it was advertising you. You know, I just got back from seeing Bugonia. I'm gonna give a quick review. I know we don't have a long show tonight. People got places to be, candy to eat, but yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, especially after that stinker that Tron was.
Stankonia.
Speak on
Literally.
it.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
So wait, you saw Bugonia, Alex? That's what you saw today?
Yep, I just got back.
Okay, great. You know we can't wait for your review, bro. We can't wait for your review. Side note: I was supposed to go see Chainsaw Man. I did not get a chance to go see it.
Oh my god! No, what's your fucking excuse, dude?
Listen, man, there's a lot going on this week. Couldn't make the time, but this weekend or next week I will be able to watch it. So I'm gonna go see it. Really
now you better make sure of it.
Really want to see that. I'm excited to see that. So, but I did see a new movie on Netflix called A House of Dynamite that I could talk about.
Apple Dying Light. What'd you say?
It's called A House of Dynamite. It's A House of Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you the synopsis when I get to it, but it's on Netflix. So if you got Netflix, you can check that out.
That's the Idris Elba joint, right?
Yeah, he's in it.
Idris Elba was disgusting. Sound like a wrestling move.
Yeah, he's in it. So, but yeah, man, let's go ahead and get the fucking show started. Let's go ahead with the. I guess we could do some quick intros. Go ahead. Let's talk about my guy Saint. Saint, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. It's a good Friday. We about to talk about these Halloween movies. You feel, bro? I'm just in the spirit, man. It's a good day.
What about you, BT? I know it's your day, man. Halloween, brother.
Man, I've been lit. I've been drinking since 6 o'clock. It's motherfucking Halloween. I'm running the movies back tonight. If I wasn't a little under the weather, I might even still step out because I know we're not doing a movie night after this. So I might even still step out. I don't know. But I'm elated. I'm ecstatic. I haven't felt this good in about 365 days.
To be exact. Alex?
Hey man, let me pause. Man, what can I say, man? What can I say, man? You may know me as the cinema chastiser, the popcorn pinata, the icy inquisitor, the pizza puncher, the film finagler, the Netflix cuck. It's me, Alexander, and we're here to talk about movies.
The alpha
of the allegory aardvark. You know what time it is, baby. I'm those allegories up and spit them right back at you, one ant bottom at a time. Let's get it.
Shout out Ant, you spitting in his bottom, fire.
Yo, as a man, ever say, yo, get away from my bottom? Like, calling your butt a bottom? Whoa. You can't have a bottom as a man. You can't have a bottom. You can have a... Yeah, nigga, you gotta say hindquarters. You can't say you got a bottom.
I feel quiet. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing real good. Glad to be back, everybody. It's your guy, Cinema Christ, and we're here to get cinema tonight. Let's go. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
I would definitely book you for my next funeral. That was lit.
All right.
Being a funeral DJ is crazy.
Fire. Get cinema.
Everybody keep it cinema. Don't touch the body.
That would be fire though.
Yeah, I'm here. You know, it's this demonic ass holiday, nigga. Y'all grown ass men trying to dress up as certain characters and shit. You got niggas like B2 who pushing 40, who pushing 40, celebrating this fucking holiday, nigga. We's ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas, nigga. The holidays that really matter, nigga.
Hey, you the nigga that be in the fucking theater by yourself watching rated G movies and shit, nigga.
The fuck, nigga?
And then watching Lilo and Stitch Solo with two
brother.
Nigga, you have a kink, nigga. You like watching people get killed and splattered all over on, nigga. You was 40, nigga. Grow the fuck up, nigga. Go watch some grown ass shit, nigga.
I love it.
This demonic ass holiday that you praising, nigga. The fuck? Take them contacts out your eye, nigga. I knew your eyes wasn't that pretty, nigga. You ain't fool nobody.
Red Pig, the first grown man to be actually scared of Halloween. Ain't nobody scared of Halloween.
This dude is shaking in his boot.
He like, nah, I don't know how y'all do this.
Hey, Alex, you could give up the smell, brother. Halloween's over tomorrow. I don't know why
give
you
up the smell.
Listen, nah, nigga, Halloween falls on a Friday. We outside all weekend. What you mean?
You've been smelly and hairy all month, nigga. All year, actually. You preparing to be fucking Wolverine all year, nigga. Give it up, brother.
Preparing to be what? You know what? You got it.
Hey,
you can shave that hole and everything else.
Too long tonight. He got to turn into a werewolf in about 2 hours. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if anybody's seen Alex hair, like his legs, nigga. Oh my god! Like imagine a No, y'all. Imagine a length roller. Look, listen, y'all. Imagine a length roller and bring that bitch to the barbershop and roll it on the floor. That's Alex leg.
Yo, you know how fucking
nasty.
sassy it would be to add it as your intro. Disturbia.
Hold on, they saying I'm low. In the YouTube chat, let me know how I sound. I can raise my voice if I need to. Let me know how I sound.
Disturbia, another great thriller to watch during October.
Oh, facts.
Very enjoyable thriller.
Real quick,
before
shout out
we
to
even
the
get
classic
into it.
Rear Window from 60s. I believe it was 1967.
Disturbia.
Shout out to SP Scarecrow in the chat. He gave us $2 super chat. He said Red Pig still needs a guardian to see movies.
Hey,
Especially horror
what a
movies.
super
He definitely
chat.
need a guardian. He don't never go to a horror movie by himself. That's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact.
Red Pig still wear water wings at the beach.
Oh, he definitely do.
Hey, BT, don't drink and drive today.
Don't worry, I'm saving that for tomorrow.
What's this
Nigga, what?
All right. So, as today is Halloween, we want to get some Halloween topics in for y'all. I got one that I'm excited about. I want to know, and I can't remember, so maybe y'all can jog my memory. Let me know if we did this before, but I don't know if we did this specific topic before. But I want to know, what is everybody's top 5 horror films all time? I know we did top 10s before, top 5s, all this favorite genres, but I don't know if we ever did specifically a top 5 for horror. That's what I want to hear. I want to know what's y'all top 5 horror movies. Whoever ready,
I don't recall. I don't recall us doing that.
I thought you meant for this year, so I only.
Well, we doing that too. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a favorite for this year, but as an appetizer, if you will, I would like to know your top 5 of all time horror movies.
Off the top of my head,
I mean, I'll kick it off. Me being
it.
an horror guy, everybody knows my affinity for Scream. I've told y'all in here before. The first movie I remember seeing as a child, funny enough, was Scream. So the first Scream, the original Scream, that opening is still classic. My favorite opening, in my opinion, the best opening in horror movie history. It set the stage, it set the trends, it revolutionized horror, pulled it out of a very dark place. I don't know how Scream can't be on the list. Now, I will say I'm not going to go with 5 best. I'm going to do a mix of my favorite, and then there'll be one in there that just scared the shit out of me. That
I
to
do
this
want to
day,
know real quick, how old were you when you saw Scream? Do you remember?
I was probably 6.
Oh yeah,
7?
you were a victim. You were a victim. You too young to
Shout
be
out
watching them damn movies.
I was 6, 7.
That's crazy. My bad though. Go ahead.
Nah, Scream. Yeah, I remember watching at my grandmother's house. I think I told y'all this story before. Her bed was in the living room and shit. They was talking about, go to your grandma's room. You can't watch this. My grandma ain't had no room, nigga. Her bed's in the corner. So I sat on the fucking bed and still was watching the TV and watched the whole fucking movie. And since then, I've been addicted to motherfucking horror movies. Scream is my favorite horror movie of all time. Again, these aren't the best horror movies. These are my favorites. I can rewatch over and over again. Another one from Wes Craven. I've told y'all about it before. This is my favorite in the Nightmare on Elm Street series, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Wes Craven's New Nightmare, fire, criminally underrated and overlooked movie. It set the stage for Scream. Wes Craven was testing the waters out in '94 when he dropped New Nightmare for the whole meta type of self-referential horror. Wes Craven's New Nightmare, super fire. Loved it. My favorite in the Halloween franchise. We are Halloween. I got to do a movie from the Halloween franchise. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Loved Halloween 4. I thought as far as capturing the spirit and the essence and the feeling of the holiday that is Halloween, I thought Halloween 4 did it better than any horror movie, any Halloween movie in the franchise. So Halloween 4 I have to put on this list. This next one, number 4, I'm going to go with The Exorcist. The Exorcist, as a kid, I think I told y'all the story, maybe not on the movie, guys, but I've never been more scared in my whole life in a movie watching The Exorcist. My cousin was watching me. This was back when Netflix sent DVDs in the mail. My mom ordered the fucking Exorcist on DVD. They sent that shit to the house. My mom went to the club. My cousin was supposed to be watching me. She put The Exorcist on and then left me at the house by myself so she can go to the club too, and just played The Exorcist. So I'm home alone as a young kid, maybe 9 years old, watching the fucking Exorcist. Terrified me. Till this day, I've only seen the movie like 3 times. It's even till this day, it scares the shit out of me. That's one thing about demonic horrors really do that to me. It's just something about demonic horrors that just fuck me over. And then the last one, this one, not again, this will be far from one of the best horror movies of all time, but as far as movies I've rewatched and had more fun with than any other horror movies, I've seen this movie. I had it on bootleg when it dropped. Freddy vs. Jason.
Fire.
I was so excited for Freddy vs. Jason when that came out back in 2003. I remember we was arguing as kids who's going to win, Freddy or Jason, I didn't get to go to see it at the movie theaters. I did get at the barbershop on bootleg. It was just a little white fucking CD that had Freddy vs. Jason written on it. I watched that shit over and over and over again. And then like a year later, my mother bought it for me for Christmas. Freddy vs. Jason. Those are my 5 favorite horror movies. Not the 5 best, but my 5 favorite horror movies of all time.
Fire. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I put together a quick list. So,
I
number 1,
bet.
Jeepers Creepers 1. Halloween 2. The First Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. And Child's Play 2.
Love the Jeepers Creepers thing.
Yeah, Child's Play 2.
Got you.
Or Chucky 2 for people who don't know what Child's Play is.
Good look. All right, who want to go next?
I'm gonna wait. I'm still trying to figure out what my last 2 gonna be.
Just pick 2 you've seen like more than once that you enjoy.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to. Because I just happened to watch it.
You want me to
Are these what we think are the greatest or just our favorite?
Just your favorite. It don't gotta be like all time.
Okay.
It's your personal. I want your personal top 5. Not
because my great.
We got Tyrek in here too. Tyrek, how you doing, brother?
I'm straight. I just left the Bugonia.
Right,
Fire.
We talking about our top 5 favorite horror films. If you got your top 5, you can go ahead.
I'm ready. So the others, I always talk about that movie with Nicole Kidman. That's probably the one I remember most from my childhood. That came out in 2003. Maybe it was 99. I'm getting my years confused. Then The Omen, the 2006 version or the 1976 version. The 1976 version is a little better to me, but the 2006 version is pretty good.
Let me ask you, Tyrek, real quick. I don't mean to interrupt, but first of all, the others came out in 2001, but the 2006 version of The Omen, do you remember when that movie was coming out? It was coming out on 666, June 6th, 2006. Were you one of those people that thought the world was going to end on 666?
No, I mean, I was 14 at the time. I didn't give a shit about none of that shit.
I was 14 too, nigga. We the same age. I was born in 92. I was terrified. I thought the world was
14 and 06. Yeah.
Damn, y'all some older.
God damn, y'all 2 years older than me.
Y'all nut hair gray.
I'm not gonna lie. Being 14 during that time is kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, continue.
That was back in the day where you had to write a bitch number and put it in your pocket at the middle school dance.
That's when you had aim and fucking what's the BlackBerry shit? The BlackBerry message shit.
BlackBerry. Oh yeah, he talking about.
Was you on Black Planet? I mean,
of course I was on Black Planet.
Yeah, Black Planet.
I wasn't supposed to be, but I was on there.
High Five, Black Planet, all that shit. Yeah.
Remember Foursquare?
The fuck was that?
Remember the Telegram?
Y'all don't remember Square Check Colorgram? Anyway, all right. The stenogram.
Omen, the Poltergeist, which is probably the scariest supernatural movie I've ever watched. The Exorcism of Emily Rose is up there for me too. And my last one, I'd probably say The Fourth Kind. Even though that movie was trash to me, I mean, not trash to me.
Was Mila Jovovich?
Yeah, was that the one where it was like found footage?
Yeah, that was Mila Jovovich, I think. But she was like the therapist person.
Yeah, therapy. Yeah, that movie stuck with me for a while because of Witching Hour. So, dog, because at 3:00 in that movie, 3 a.m., they said people used to get kidnapped and shit. So, dog, I remember waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning as like a kid. I was like, yo, I used to believe that shit was real. But the fourth kind, even though it wasn't a great movie, it still stuck with me to this day. Like it resonates with me like heavily. Like I feel like if they remade that movie, it'd be a lot better. But it's one of those movies that have you like thinking. And funny enough, watching Bugonia and what I watched in this movie is kind of similar to what happened in Fourth Kind. It's kind of like oddly similar. But those are my top 5.
Okay, bet. That was a horrible list. All right, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Well, damn. What
First
about
of
me?
all, Jack in the chat said,
Yo, wait, what about me?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm just I'll let you go. Jack in the chat said I was 17 in 06.
Oh my god,
that is crazy.
Hey, one of y'all check the mail for an ARP check here in a little bit, bro. Y'all,
Jack had a fucking driving permit and shit. Yeah, damn.
Nigga, Jack had a child. Jack was 17 in 98.
Jack cried when Princess Diana died in that car crash.
Yo, Jack went to the theaters to see Baby Boy. That is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was a grown man.
Jack was able to get into those lounges and shit. No ID.
Talking about the speakeasies.
Yeah.
Jack was a bootlegger back in the day.
He said the good sense speakeasy.
You could probably even know Dutch.
Hey man.
Oh my god.
All right, let's keep it going. Saint, you got your top 5?
Yeah, so I got
Saint can't wait to
Candyman.
get his top. He's like, wait, what about me? What about me? Go ahead, brother. Shit.
No, I thought you was about to end my shit.
Go ahead, bro.
That I was muted. I got Candyman.
Which one?
The Shining. The original.
You gotta clarify.
The Shining, Jason Lives, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and
what's that one?
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, Dream Warriors.
That a movie your cousin made? The fuck is that?
No, it's called
Never seen
Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's what. Dream Warriors? No, I've never seen
Dream
that.
Warriors.
Yeah.
You never seen Dream Warriors? Freddy Krueger?
That's probably the second best Friday Nightmare on Elm Street movie for me.
That's like the one with the daughter, right? Is that the one with the daughter?
Nah.
I don't even remember that one.
Oh, you mean yeah.
That's the one with Freddy Krueger when he has a daughter.
Yeah,
No.
Freddy has a daughter.
That's when that nigga fell down the steps and shit, like fell into the steps. And he turned one
spoiling,
that
bro.
one
I
of
ain't even seen it, bro. Now I can't watch it.
Nigga,
bro.
shut up.
Damn.
Isn't when he turned a bitch into a roach and stomped on the bitch? Y'all don't remember that one?
Fire.
That's funny.
No,
I don't think that was Dream Warriors.
No, that's not Dream Warriors.
That's probably when Freddy goes to hell or some shit. I forgot what they call that fucking movie.
Go ahead, Saint.
Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors is the one I think where the chick from the first movie comes back.
Yeah, and it's got Lawrence Fishburne in there. Well, Larry Fishburne.
Jack says Freddy's Dead is the one with the daughter.
Oh, yeah, that one was my favorite one.
Oh, I'm weak. This last one I'm kind of conflicted because I want to put Friday the 13th, the first one, or Halloween.
Go Halloween.
13. Fuck Halloween. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Michael Myers is ass. I'm sorry, dog. The only movie I liked was 2007 one. I'm sorry, dog.
Drake, watch your mouth.
I was talking about the original.
He's the worst out of the 3. Out of the big 3, he's the worst one.
No, Jason is for sure the worst one.
Nah.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
But you just said Freddy vs. Jason was your favorite because it was Freddy and Jason. No one gave a fuck about Michael Myers fighting any other niggas. No one cares about
Michael's gonna beat that.
Right. So you should have been.
Michael's losing to both of them.
Pinhead.
Michael's bitch slapping both of them niggas.
No, he's not. He's losing to both of them.
Yeah, he's losing that one.
He's not. There's nothing he can do to harm either of them.
He losing.
All them niggas got to do is take his mask off.
More than I fuck with the. I would say as a franchise, I fuck with that franchise more than Nightmare and Friday the 13th.
Facts.
I feel like they had the worst movies. I feel like Halloween has had the lowest of lows out of all of it. Even with Jason in space, Jason X,
and Jason in Manhattan is pretty fucking terrible.
But so was the
Halloween pretty fucking bad.
And what's so funny about Jason takes Manhattan or whatever? That mug, he was only in Manhattan for like 20 minutes.
He punched that nigga head smooth off.
Fire. That's my favorite kid.
He was playing, right? Yeah.
Boom.
And the crazy part is Jason let him get all them and let old boy just tire himself out. And then he had a nerve to hey, give me your best shot. Knocked his head clean off, and then it fell into the dumpster and closed the dumpster.
No, what's the movie? Is that the movie where he was like, "What are you gonna do? Knock my head off?" And then he knocked his shit right off.
Yeah, because that nigga Julian told him, "Give me your best shot,"
so
and he knocked it clean off.
What are you gonna do? Knock my head off?
Like, listen, the movie's bad. Like, it censors a lot of kids.
Holy shit!
It's like a good bad, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
You'll have a good
like,
laugh with it.
Yeah, facts. But that
you
Jason movie,
with a lot of his movies.
I tried to watch Jason Goes to Hell. I couldn't do it, bro. That movie is garbage.
Terrible.
While we on this topic, I got to tell y'all, this is not my top 5, but honorable mention, Jason X. I like Jason X. I'm sorry. Sue me.
Right.
I like Jason X.
Really?
It
has some good kills in it.
Movie, but it's one of those bad movies you can have fun with.
Yeah.
I put Halloween Resurrection in that same category.
When he froze that bitch's face and cracked their shit, that shit was crazy. I was like, oh shit.
When he had the 2 naked bitches in the sleeping bag and started slamming them around and shit.
Oh my god!
That's from Killer Clowns. He's like, "What are you gonna do? Knock my
What the hell?" Saint said, "Violence against women. This is fucking comedy gold,
bro." If you see the way Jason be doing them kills, it's like you don't need to be doing that, bro.
Final Destination a horror movie?
Yeah.
So you know what? I may gotta remove Fourth Kind and put Final Destination 2 on that bitch.
See, I think I like the first Final Destination more than 2. I didn't like the chemistry between the characters in 2. There was no chemistry between the characters in 2 to me. Whereas
2 just had the long
I really
shit.
enjoyed the chemistry that they had.
Yeah.
And it was a darker, more serious take on the franchise. The darkest in the series. I appreciate Final Destination. That's still my favorite one in the franchise.
I think the second one sticks with me because the stupid the log truck, the lumber truck, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's the most.
That's the
most
traumatized a generation.
Yeah, that's the most iconic kill in the whole franchise for sure.
That's crazy that to this day people still remember that shit. They're like, yo, do not drive behind a fucking lumber truck.
I haven't seen a lumber truck since I moved to Florida. Thank God.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that shit.
All right, let me give my my top 5 right quick. And Alex, are you done with yours? You got yours? I'll let you go next.
I got them written down.
Okay.
If you want me to go, you can go though. I ain't in a rush.
All right. So I'm gonna start with my number 1 all-time favorite, Alien, the first one. That's my favorite horror movie. That's my favorite
horror movie.
Alien movie. Of course, yes. You know, a lot of people consider that a haunted house film, even though it doesn't take place in a house. They consider it that genre of horror, which makes sense if you think about it. But yeah, that's my favorite horror movie. Then to Tyrek's point, I'm sorry. The OG Halloween, that's my shit. To this day, that's my shit. You put that movie on, and this is gonna go into one of our next topics. But when you put that movie on, for me, when it's September, October, it's cold outside, the leaves are crunching. That's what I think about is the OG Halloween movie. That's my shit, bro. I've seen it a million times. I've seen that more than the other ones. Because I haven't seen all the Halloweens. I've seen the first one. I've seen
that's tragic.
The second one. I haven't seen the third one ever. Never seen the third one. I'm gonna try to watch that.
2007 is the best one.
You might have seen it like back in the day on like TCM or Sci-Fi and just don't recall.
Well, Halloween 3, Halloween 3, Buck. When I was younger, I used to skip it because they said I knew Michael Myers wasn't in it, so I never watched it. I never watched it because he wasn't in it. I didn't.
That was one that I used to skip as a kid, and then I watched it when I was older.
Even though Michael's not in it, it's a good movie on its own. It's just
I mean that's what I hear now.
A Halloween movie.
People say it's really good. I never gave it the time of day because he wasn't in it. So now I know better. I'm gonna check it out. But let's see, where am I at? Okay, Alien, Halloween. Fuck, I just had it on tip of my tongue. God damn it! I should have wrote this shit down. I had it on tip of my tongue. No, right? Pause. God damn it. Now I'm drawing the blank. All right, let me hold on. Let me try to gather my thoughts. While I'm doing that, Alex, you got yours written down?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to pull up mine because I don't
know. Okay. So for my list, y'all know I give credit to stuff like As Above, So Below. Insidious. We often talk about the not Insidious. I'm sorry. Damn, now I'm like Hereditary. I almost said Midsommar. You know, we give credit to the movies right now that are making me feel creeped out, but my list is going to be centered around the pivotal moments that kind of curated my taste. So for typical,
same thing, Alex. I like the approach.
yeah. So this will kind of give an origin story for why I like what I like nowadays. So Jeepers Creepers 2.
Good shit, Judy.
To me, I've seen Jeepers Creepers 2 so much where it's like, it's not scary. I just love the I always say, I love prosthetics. I love actual costumes and makeup design. And Jeepers Creepers was that details of his the nearest thing that looks like Jeepers Creepers in modern media right now to me are the volatiles from Dynamite. But seeing his skin fold on itself, the teeth, I mean, you can obviously see where the prosthetics meet his mouth for the fangs and the eye. Like the nigga has beautiful blue eyes as a monster and shit like that. Like the tan coat, like the whole imagery of Jeepers Creepers and the idea that you could just be out, like as a kid, me and my cousins would just be outside playing and just imagine, like, what if Jeepers Creepers 2 down, just grab you by the shoulders and go to the moon, nigga? Like, we used to just be creeped out by that. So, because he had that scene in Jeepers Creepers 1 where he picked that nigga up. And, I mean, in Jeepers Creepers 2 where he picked him up from the bus and he flew off to the moon.
Nah,
and we, what?
You know what's
that funny?
In that movie? Where he's hanging.
Nigga, that shit was scary.
Alex, remember what he said?
Nah.
What happened to her? She flew away.
Oh yeah, bro. And then, or when he licked the back of the bus with his hot ass mouth, like,
bro. That's the scene I was just talking. I was about.
Oh,
to
I didn't hear you. I'm playing Battlefield. My bad.
Yeah,
bro.
And
you gotta keep
picking them out. Like, nah,
you gotta keep it. You gotta keep in mind. I'm a kid, bro. We on school buses every day. All I'm thinking about are them scenes where a nigga sniped the tire with a tooth. That's all I'm thinking. We as kids, we ride like, fuck, bro. You get us, nigga. Fuck. Like, we used to think that. Second on my list that really was defined a generation for a while. I think it was started with, I don't think it was June. What was the Ju-on? Was the Japanese original, but The Ring. The Ring is second on my favorite horror movies of all time, because not only did it start an entire subgenre in America, at least of creepy bitches with long hair that needed a wash, but that there was a real life situation where my mom to this day still brings up the fact that she's so sad that she took me to see that movie. I've told y'all before, when we were young, my mom wouldn't get a babysitter. She just bring to the movies with her. So we seeing shit like The Matrix. We seeing shit like The Ring. We seeing shit like Mission Impossible. Like, my tastes for movies were very adult centric. Because my mom would just take my sister and I with her to the movie, scary movies or not, you know? So when we went to go see The Ring, we had a TV that would randomly go staticky. Like, it would just randomly, you'd be watching TV and it'd go just out of nowhere. And then you'd have to like slap it or fuck with the antennas or whatever. Yeah. So we had a TV that was like that. So of course, as a child, I'm not weirded out by that, you know, other than scenes of the poltergeist of seeing that shit when I was a kid. But like, I'm not scared of TV static. Nigga, we saw that movie and the next day, the TV went and I remember this day, but my mom said that I was downstairs. I think I was playing the PlayStation 2. I might have been playing Agent Under Fire or whatever the fuck. I was playing a game. The TV goes static and all she hears is me screaming bloody murder. She run downstairs because she thinking I didn't like cut myself and she thought something crazy happened. She says she walked down there. I'm just sitting in front of the TV paralyzed. I'm just staring at the TV screaming. And she said in that moment, she knew that as a child. I said, yep, this is it. Like, I thought die, bro. Like, I was sitting there just screaming loud. I wouldn't move. I was stuck. I was really stuck. So
he was like that Get Out scene, bro. Stuck chair.
No, I'm for real. I remember sitting crisscross applesauce and I couldn't move because I was screaming. That was so
Alex,
I gotta.
I don't want to step on it, but one minor correction I got to make as a horror guy. You said Ju-on. Ju-on was the Japanese version of The Grudge.
Actually, yeah, I got that backwards. You're right. I got that backwards.
Just want to correct the audience, just so they know what to go reference.
No, that's good because The Grudge is next on my list. So The Ring, I got to put that because I had a real life terror of like TVs and shit. The Grudge is third on my list because, like I said, there was a trend of dirty gowns and long black hair. The crazy part about The Grudge, nigga. When I tell you, me and my family had that shit on repeat. It could be Valentine's Day, we watching The Grudge. It could be random in July, right? We could be Christmas morning, we watching The Grudge. Like, my family and I always watched The Grudge, and every time we watched it, it scared the fuck out of us. Like, no matter how many times we watch it, the little kid with the cat voice meowing, the fucking shadowy figure at the top of the room, the way her back was breaking walking down the stairs and her legs. Like, The Grudge is, if you watch it now, it's probably cheesy, but as a kid, that was a different type of movie, boy. I didn't even know. That was the first time I even heard the word grudge, nigga. Like, that was when I was young enough to, I'm learning what words. That's how young I was. The fourth movie I'm gonna put at the top of my list for favorite scary movies, Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project was the first found footage movie I saw, and I believed it. Like, I was on the couch with my mom, and she was playing with me. She didn't tell me that this was fake. She literally said, "Oh, you've never seen?" I said, "No." She's like, "You know it's real, right?" I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's based on a true story. Like, this is found footage." And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
You want to say you're lucky that your mother was smart enough to know it was found footage? My whole family thought that shit was real. All the adults in my family thought that shit was real. Now keep in mind, my mama an adult, you know, but her son, you know, I'm in middle school, or I think I was in like probably 8th grade when I watched it. We were just in the living room watching movies. Like, my mom and I would do that. We would just sit in the living room and watch movies all night. And so she said, "Yeah, this is based on a true story." I'm like, "For real?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "They literally found this footage, and this is what came of it." And I was like, "No way!" I'm like, "No, we watch it, nigga." My mom not saying nothing. She not saying pay attention to this. She literally, or she's already seen it before. She just casually on her phone, nigga. I'm looking at her like every now and then, looking at her to see if she watching. She might. She look off, look at her phone. I'm like, "Do you not see this shit going on?" Like, because I'm thinking I'm thinking this is found footage, and I'm getting real uneasy. I'm like, "Oh no, this is real." I'm trying to make eye contact, like, tell me playing. She is not breaking character, nigga. I watched this whole movie, and I'm like, "Mom, they released this? They were able to get this out to the public?" Like, I'm sitting there like trying to plead with her and say, "Tell me how this is possible. How did they make money for it? Like, what?" And she was like, "Boy, I'm playing with shit." But before she broke character, nigga, I went online. It's real. I found an Angel Fire website. They had conspiracy theories and fan theories on who was the real witch. And, nigga, that was a crazy 15 minutes after that movie, nigga. I was losing time. So I gotta put that on there. One of the greatest marketing jobs of a movie, period, ever.
Oh, facts. And I wasn't even there for that. The fact that somebody could just tell you it was found footage and it worked. And my last movie is Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is probably my favorite. Shaun of the Dead is okay. This is a horror. I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's a horror. It's a horror. I'm gonna do 2. Wow. I'm gonna do 2.
I would call it a comedy, but I'm not mad at it because
I'm not mad at it.
I love Shaun of the Dead.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put 2 movies, 5A and 5B, because I really couldn't decide, and I'll just talk about both because they're in the same vein. Shaun of the Dead to me is in my opinion, one of the best executed comedic horrors. One of the best, not the best, but that movie has unlimited replayability. Like, replay value is off the roofs. Like, every time I've watched it, I've laughed at something different because I wasn't paying attention to it last time, or it's just funnier to me now. Beautiful movie. It's simple. It's easy. You like the characters. The kills are satisfying. The people that die needed to die. The ending is heartfelt. I mean, it was so much so that I almost called the nigga Sean Connery. Sean Penn and his friend, I forgot his name, they went on to do like 2 or 3 more movies just together. Like, that was it. Oh shit.
All that.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz and
Alex,
something about Paul. To me?
Yeah, what made, like, every time you watch
on Shaun of the Dead?
I got 2 candidates, but I want to see.
Fuck, I'd have to. We watched it not too long ago on the Discord. I'd have to watch it again to give you that. There are where I look forward to seeing that scene, but I don't have it off the top of my head. But that movie in 5B would be Scary Movie 3. To me, Scary Movie 3 My cousins and I knew that movie line by line and could literally go scene for scene with you. Like, that movie was so stupid and slapstick or whatever. But in my opinion, it was better than Scary Movie 2. A lot of people think Scary Movie 2 was the best one.
It was.
But I just
Scary Movie for me.
I still didn't I didn't think Scary Movie 2.
It's 1, 3, then 2 for me.
I didn't think Scary Movie 2 was funny. Like, that was one scene in Scary Movie 2 where like the exorcist girl is throwing up everywhere.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, she was throwing up everywhere. And my auntie was dying at that. I'm just got a straight face like her throwing up is funny. Like,
you like the basketball scene when they're playing basketball?
That was the reference back to Nike
or
commercial
the
from
mashed
back.
potatoes.
Yeah,
and he was like, grab my hand.
I'm telling you, I get it. I get it.
And they was on the piano playing Mr.
Look, I'm telling y'all more than anybody. I get it. I just watched it and didn't really smile. Like, I didn't really laugh. Scary Movie 3 though. Scary Movie 3 though, for some reason, and it might be because it had references for The Ring and The Grudge in Scary Movie 3 with she had like the chainsaw and fell in the fucking hole and shit like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
So it might be because I appreciated the reference in Scary Movie 3. But that was the last good one in my opinion. The Scary Movie 3 was the peak for me. So I got to put that up there if I'm gonna say top comedy horror for me.
Wait.
Two's my favorite.
Are you excited for the next Scary Movie?
Huh?
Are you excited for the next Scary Movie now that the Wayans have it again?
Yeah.
No. They're gonna do their take on the elevated horror trend.
Elevated horror, like what, Hereditary and shit.
Yeah, like the whole A24, all that.
I mean, I'm down. I'm gonna see it, but yeah, that's my list. Well, that's my list for the origins of my taste for scary movies.
Wait, since you did the horror comedy, I want to switch Friday the 13th out for Zombieland. That's one of my favorite horror.
Zombieland is fire too. But Alex, I got a suggestion for you. If you really like the Shaun of the Dead, then you should see fucking the Rise of Leslie Vernon. Behind the Mask, the Rise of Leslie Vernon. That's in the vein of Shaun of the Dead. Came out before Shaun of the Dead, and then
is that when? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I confused it with another movie. There's another movie where it was like some Tim and Dale make a horror. It was like they were accidentally becoming killers.
Dale and Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, I saw that one. I thought that was funny. I love
that movie. That's another one.
I watched that on accident. I thought it was a real scary movie when somebody put it on. I was like, all right, bet. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, is this supposed to be silly?
What I loved is how they flipped it and they gave you the perspective of who the people thought were the killers. And you see like a series of accidents that were really well put together. But Behind the Mask, the Rise of Leslie Vernon is it stars Robert Englund, but it's more of a deconstruction of the slasher genre in which they follow around the killer basically, and it's like a fake documentary or whatever where they follow around the killer and he's like, hey, yeah, I'm an aspiring serial killer. Here's how I do my work. Here's how I do this.
What? It sounds
killer.
like
how the killer pops there, and it's great. It is fucking.
It sounds like something that they try to do with Creep 1 through 3 or Creep 1 through 2.
No, but Creep 1 through 3 is like legitimately trying to be scary. This is like a true horror comedy.
Okay. Yeah, that actually sounds fun.
And it completely deconstructs the slasher genre. It's phenomenal. So you already seen Tucker and Dale, but
what was that?
Burning.
Speaking of scary movies, and then we gonna let Wonton finish his list. What was that scary movie? My family fell in love with it, where they deconstructed. It was like they were. It was like they was building a horror movie, and they had like a control room.
The Cabin in the Woods.
Yep, my family loves that movie.
Fun movie. Really enjoyed that one too.
All right, man. I got my list. So, starting back with number 1, I got. Wait, what was that sound?
Sound like someone left.
I think
that was Tarek left.
All right. Yeah. So Alien, number 1 for me. Halloween, the OG. Silence of the Lambs is actually one of my favorite movies just in general. And I think it's a perfect movie. That's in my top 5 horror movies for sure. Silence of the Lambs. I love that movie. I can watch it over and over and never get tired of it. Switching gears. Horror comedy. A lot of people hate on this movie, I found out, but it's a guilty pleasure. Bride of Chucky. That's the first Chucky /
That's a
Child's
hood
Play
classic
movie
right
I ever saw. And I saw it as a kid. That shit was fucking fire to me. Fire. That's a great movie. Bride of Chucky is a great movie. Got some great
That's a
kill
hood classic. I feel like
scenes.
niggas like that movie more than the general horror community. Like I feel like black
Yeah.
folks enjoy Bride of Chucky more than like white
Bride
people.
of Chucky is fire. I fuck with Bride of Chucky. And then lastly, I would have to say The Witch. The Witch. What year that came out? 2015, 2016? That's another horror movie that I never get tired of watching. I just love the vibes of that movie, the setting, the acting, the performances, the story.
Shout out to Black Phillip.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck. Fire movie. So that's
A24 as well, ain't it?
What'd you say?
That's A24.
Yeah, it is.
That's Robert Eggers, right?
It was Robert Eggers' first movie. Came out with a banger. That's my top 5, man. I love those movies. Red Pig, do you have a top 5? Do you? I know you're not a horror guy, but do you have a top 5, or do you at least have like a favorite horror movie?
You know, I'm gonna use this opportunity to completely shit on you guys' opinions and everything.
Well, can you
all the movies y'all mentioned, all the movies y'all mentioned, ass, boring. Most
How
of
you
them
gonna
ass.
sit on our
You know,
opinions and you ain't gonna
I'm more of a thriller guy. So instead of giving my top 5 horrors, I'm giving my top 5 thrillers, because you know those are better than thrillers. You know, it's suspenseful. It got a lot of twists. It's like a lot of psychological shit going on versus them shitty ass horror movies where you just, you know, that y'all be watching this. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my number 1. I think I'm gonna give it to Inside. No, in no order. First of all, Alex spoke for 30 fucking minutes spitting nonsense.
I know, so
nigga.
you ain't got that much
take
time
my
as him,
motherfucking
so
time,
nigga
bitch. The fuck,
he took up all the time. Go ahead.
nigga. One of my favorite. No order. No order. Knives Out. I love that movie. I don't think y'all have seen that. That's about a nigga who fucked up Star Wars.
We've all
seen that.
Okay. Okay.
It was on Netflix.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite thrillers.
Shout out to Captain America.
Okay. Yeah. Inside
Would you
Out.
like that better than Glass Onion, first one or second one?
Wait, say it again.
Would you like better, first one or Glass Onion?
No. The first one.
First one. Out
in 2 weeks. I'm there.
Let me see. I'm gonna give it the second one. I know order. Get Out by Jordan Peele. Love that movie.
That's a horror movie.
That's a third. That's more of a thriller. That's more of a thriller in my opinion.
Okay.
Disrespecting. That's a thriller. Ain't nothing too scary about that.
Don't make up
it's a thriller.
Buddy. It's a horror.
It's a fucking thriller.
It's a horror.
It's a thriller, bitch.
It's a horror.
Anyway, what else, y'all? What's that movie with the glass man? Fuck, it's keep your boy who the white
Norman?
man. No, Wanta, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm a Glass.
Fuck, he changed it to the Beast. What's the name of that movie?
Glass.
No, it's
you
different.
talking about Split. You talking about Split? First.
Yep, Split. Yes, that's my favorite thriller, y'all. That movie is fire. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys my top 3. That's my top 3. I'm gonna cut down on the time. Horror movies, you seen them all. You seen them all. They're ass. I like slashers though. Those are cool. I just don't get enjoyment out of being scared. I'm sorry. You niggas have a kink. Y'all need to work on that. That's not right.
If our kink is being scared, then your kink is seeing children's movies, which is way worse.
What?
Whoa. you missed the Pixar rated PG himself.
Listen, brother. Listen. That's actually art, brother. Arts. What they're doing is very impressive. You're not smart, and you got to be to make a Pixar movie.
But Red
you got to be smart to make horror movies as well.
Movie.
The fuck? What you said?
You didn't see the highest grossing animated movie, so you sound like a fraud.
I've seen the highest rated animated movie though, and there's a 2 ain't
you fucking phony.
There's a 2 shitted on your favorite.
There's a 2 better than Lion King.
Yes.
Kick him off the. He's not allowed on the movie guys no more. I don't give a fuck how many movies you watch, nigga. If you have terrible opinions like that, nigga. 1994's Lion King.
Oh nah.
Yeah, Mafia Quiet is smoking dick. Trying
like
to talk about something better than fucking LionKing. Nigga,
it is.
Wait, did you? Never mind.
Get your ass out of here, nigga.
First of all, you ain't even seen that too.
Yeah,
I don't have to watch it to know it's not better than motherfucking Lion King, nigga. Are you fucking nuts?
The Lion
fuck?
King is like
Hey,
Nigga, them fucking Arby steak bites getting to your fucking brain, nigga. The fuck?
This
You
coming
need to
from
stop
somebody
eating
with a
that weird
red
shit.
book.
The fuck, nigga?
Oh man.
Them Arby steak bites is definitely fucking up your brain, nigga.
And
Hey,
You got mesothelioma from that shit. You definitely got mesothelioma, nigga.
That Peggy
live in
can't go
Louisiana.
the rest of the pod without saying the N word.
The fuck?
Ninja 2 over Lion King. Facts.
Oh,
What the fuck?
But Wani,
he
what we
rage
got? What we
baiting.
got next, Wani? I know we already been at it an hour.
I'm asking, is
Yeah.
Red Pig done?
I'm done. Go ahead.
Are you finished
Okay,
or you
cool.
done?
Before Mafia Quad piss me off more, nigga. This nigga's crazy.
All right, man.
You in
Let's
a
keep it
bad
going.
mood today, bro.
So
Smile.
again, with the horror topics, we did our top 5. Shout out to BT. He brought this one up. What do y'all consider the quintessential Halloween movie? Like a movie that just represents Halloween for you. We can let BT start off since he's the one that brought up the topic. I want to know what he thinks.
And I'll say for everybody who wants to answer after me, it does not have to be horror. It does not have to be a horror movie. We all have different ones, but I actually just watched this movie today. It's become tradition to me. This movie here, for me, it captures the spirit, the essence, the feeling of the holiday more than anything. And when I watch this movie, every time it just feels like Halloween. It puts me in the Halloween mood, and that is 2007's Trick or Treat. If you have not seen Trick or Treat, tonight's the night to see it. That for me is the quintessential horror Halloween movie, as far as just capturing the spirit, the feeling of the holiday. It gives you everything you want from a Halloween themed movie. You can laugh. There's some gross out moments. There's some good gore. There's some horror moments, some good stories. It is an anthology, but not a traditionally told anthology. They kind of bounce back and forth between stories. But from the soundtrack to the atmosphere, to the way it's shot, to the costumes, to the set design, everything just screams holla fucking ween. So for me, it is Trick or Treat. That movie embodies the spirit of the holiday more than any other Halloween themed movie for me. Trick or Treat from 2007. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's the quintessential Halloween movie for me.
Really? Trick or Treat?
You ever seen
Trick or
that?
Treat.
Wait a minute. Actually, they came out what, 2007?
Like that, when I talk about movies that just capture the holiday and just makes me feel like in the spirit, that movie does it for me more than anything.
Over Halloween?
Halloween is iconic, but Halloween, as far as capturing the spirit, the essence of the holiday, doesn't do it better than Trick or Treat does.
Okay, what about Hocus Pocus? Yeah.
Hocus Pocus was actually top 3 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus was top 3 for me. I rewatched that recently. Actually, Hocus Pocus, and that's still so Hocus Pocus is on there for me. Like I said, it's not restricted to horror, and Trick or Treat's not a scary movie by any means. Obviously, it's in the horror category. It's a horror comedy, but as far as just like I said, the atmosphere, the score, the costumes, the way it's shot, the way it's lit, everything about it just screams Halloween. Everything about it is just when you watch it, you can watch that shit in July and you feel like it's Halloween. That's how good it captures the spirit of the holiday.
Okay.
I got BT. I got 2 for you. I got 2 quintessentials, nigga. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
I watched that yesterday.
The soundtrack alone. Vince Guaraldi soundtrack, the greatest Halloween soundtrack of all time, in my opinion. I think that's quintessential. You have to watch it, get you in that mood, that fall mood. And Nightmare Before Christmas. Underrated. Underrated.
You took mine. That was mine.
Very underrated.
People underrate Nightmare Before Christmas because it's also a Christmas movie.
Yeah, he owned that nigga. Jack Skellington owns both holidays. Like, come on now.
My top 3 actually. It's funny you said because my top 3 were Trick or Treat, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Hocus Pocus is a fire pick.
For me, hold on.
I actually still haven't seen Hocus Pocus 2. I'm afraid to watch it. I don't want it to ruin my childhood.
Yeah, that shit ass.
Are you able to put this on the screen? I'm gonna put it in our chat in Discord. I'm gonna tag you. Because this right here is the one movie that I think embodies Halloween to the fullest.
Uh-oh.
Can you say it for the folks who can't see? Because Wonton ain't got it on the screen yet.
I don't think Wonton got it. So I got Monster House. It's always been my favorite Halloween movie since the day it came out, bro. A classic animated movie that honestly doesn't get enough credit for what it is, bro. Like,
you like it more than Paranorman? Because I really enjoy Paranorman.
Yes.
That's a dream. That's a DreamWorks movie, right?
Yeah, and it almost didn't happen. So I'm really thankful for all the guys that worked on that movie. I remember they talked about it last year. And I'll say for like number 2, because you already said number for Christmas. I got Haunted Mansion on there, like the original with Eddie Murphy. It's just something about that movie, just the spooky feels of it.
Damn.
And it does embody the ride a little bit. It's not as accurate to the novels like the reboot is, but it's still something about that movie where it's just like nostalgia of like the 2000s.
That's interesting you say that. Then they like remake that, made like a spiritual successor.
No, so it went more faithful to the novels and the actual ride itself, and it's a really good movie. It's just, you know, when you have Jared Leto, it's doomed to fail. And
bro, they released that shit in like September or some shit, and didn't release it in Halloween.
They released it like during the fucking summer, like damn near. Like,
yeah,
right
that was
at the end.
Crazy. They put it out to die, basically.
Yeah, they did it on purpose, and I honestly think it was meant for Disney Plus streaming, like for Halloween. I think that's why they did that. But yeah, those are my 2 like quintessential Halloween movies. And you know what? Number 3, Halloween Town, and I'll just leave it at that.
Another
that
classic.
Series alone.
Did you like Halloween Town 2 better? I personally like the Calabar's Revenge better than the original. I just remember Calabar's Revenge more than I remember the first Halloween Town.
That's tough. I like them equally. It's like how I love the Rush Hour films, where like they're just so good and just written like really well to like I can't like pick one over the other.
Bringing up that Don't Look Under the Bed. Do y'all remember Don't Look Under the Bed? The Disney Channel movie or the Nickelodeon movie with the
it's the scariest fucking Disney original movie ever. They shouldn't have put it on Disney Channel. That shit was scary.
That shit was scary as hell. As a kid, that shit was terrifying. Wonton, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yes, nigga. That nigga was scary as hell in that movie. I don't even know the nigga name. I just remember his face, the fangs and the long ass nails. Yeah, scary as hell.
Yes, bro. That motherfucker was terrifying. And shout out to Keenan and Kel, 2 heads are better than none when they go to the Haunted Mansion. Shout out to that.
Did y'all like Caroline? What the fuck is it?
I never seen Coraline.
That's a good movie.
I remember it being a thing. It's okay. I think Nightmare Before Christmas is better.
That's a good one. Anybody else got any more?
I'm just. You didn't get to Mafia with Tarek or yourself, Juan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nightmare Before Christmas was mine. So
Halloween is mine. I mean, that's, you know, you could say it's what's the word, cliche, but
what
that
about,
movie, like I said, that movie, when I think about the OG Halloween, I literally think about fall, the leaves turning, all that. It puts me in the mood for the season.
After you bring that up, makes me. I got a topic right after we done.
With Harry Potter.
Just real quick.
Wait, no, that's a Christmas.
Harry Potter used to come around Halloween, like October, a lot too. A lot of them movies released in October.
Halloween. The first few are kind of like fall movies.
I thought it's a Christmas movie.
Comes on Halloween and Christmas.
What the hell?
Which movies?
The first 3 were on Halloween. October.
One of them took place during Christmas. I remember him opening
I don't think Halloween when I think
the
Harry
first
Potter.
one.
That's the first one.
Christmas. Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
it was
one.
Christmas.
Hey, none of y'all say Casper? Why y'all like Casper?
Oh, Casper's fire.
Wait, like the live action or
1996? Yeah, the one.
You
with
know what's funny? I put Matilda over Casper. I don't even think Matilda's a Halloween movie, but for some reason, I think of Halloween every time I watch Matilda.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know why. That I just get a Halloween feel from Matilda every time I watch it. No idea why.
Yeah, I never got that from that movie.
I never been a big Casper fan though.
I know you're missing some. Oh, I gotta say Scream too. I like Scream. I'm not a big Beetlejuice fan, by the way. I don't know.
Beetlejuice is fire. Beetlejuice is fire. Classic.
I watched the first one. I was like, ugh.
Man,
every time Beetlejuice is not on screen, the movie is ass.
It's the problem with Red Pill, bro. You be trying to watch classic movies.
I watched that. I went back. I went back and watched it before I seen this Beetlejuice too.
Listen. You be trying to watch classic movies with your 2025 TikTok brain. It don't
Oh my
work.
god.
You need to let that shit go, man. I know you a young nigga, but you don't have to have the young nigga TikTok.
Okay,
brain.
but
You
I
don't
went.
have to have
I went and watched the original Scream. That came out 96 or 5, whatever the fuck.
96.
And guess what? Pretty fun. Pretty fun.
The last topic I
think
had
I
before
like Scream more than Halloween. My bad.
the last topic I had before Buck said he got another one. What's your favorite horror movie of the year so far? I'll go first.
Weapons.
That's easy. What the hell?
Are we excluding Sinners from this? Because I feel like we all think Sinners is the best movie of the year. Like, are we excluding Sinners?
Sinners really a horror movie though.
You could if you
Not
want.
really.
It's up
Sinners
to
is
you.
It is.
Sinners is
It's more of a thriller, right?
It's. I mean, I don't know. It's fucking
horror really
vampires.
only
What do you
comes
want?
in
It's vampires.
It's like the same vein as Get Out. I feel like.
But Sinners is so many different movies. It's a historical drama. It's a thriller. It's a horror movie. It's a musical. Like,
You know what I just realized? We didn't name a vampire movie for like damn.
Tyrek, my favorite vampire movie of all time is 30 Days a Night.
It's not.
Bram Stoker Dracula is up there for me.
I love 30 Days.
Interview with a Vampire is fire.
What about the Eddie Murphy movie?
Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah, that's my favorite one. My favorite vampire movie.
You never seen that?
Insane.
I have.
Nosferatu is not up there for y'all.
Nosferatu.
Nah.
That came out last year.
I got a bone to pick with y'all, bruh. I was listening to that pod, and man, Peggy and Mafia was capping their ass off, bro. That movie is fire.
What
What are you talking about?
That movie was good. I love Nosferatu.
Oh, because you couldn't comprehend the story, bro. Like, pay attention.
Wait, you talking about
That's the original.
That movie was born. I came to see a horror. I didn't come for that bullshit.
That movie was a horror. That man, when he was sitting down at the table, bro, and he cut himself with that knife, bro. Oh my god, bro, my asshole would have been quenched, bro.
You know, so funny.
That
what I'll
nigga.
say is the story wasn't the highlight for me. The visuals.
Yeah, the visuals was crazy, bro. That scene when they at the table and all you see is just the fireplace, and
bro, and he was talking shit to him. He was
that
like, "Oh, you might want to stand next to the fire."
It's
you don't
supposed
look
to be
too well.
look. That scene supposed to be scary, but it's actually hilarious to me because as the conversation goes, but he just get like more and more scared, and by the end he just like shaking and crying and throwing up. That shit is hilarious.
He told him, he said, "You better heed what you do next, bro."
Yeah, that movie.
Like you can't do that, bro. You can't cut yourself in front of a vampire, bro. Like no, you cooked.
And then he asked for his necklace and he was like sniffing it. Yeah, fire movie.
Bro, he took the necklace. He was like, "Lord,
that's a freak ass movie, boy. Freaky ass movie."
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
But nah, for me, when it comes to Nosferatu, I said this on my review when we did it. I gave it an 8 out of 10. But for me, it was the shot, the way it was shot, the atmosphere, and the score were like the highlights for me of the movie. The acting as well. The story would be like fifth on the list.
We getting off topic though. I said, what's your favorite of the year, man? Come on, give me one.
Yeah, what weapons? Weapons is my favorite.
It's I guess Sinners. Yeah.
It's not even close.
I ain't gonna lie. Last year. Wait, was Long Legs last year?
Yeah,
Long Legs was last year. Yeah.
For me, I ain't gonna cap. For me, as much as I love Nosferatu, my favorite horror from last year is probably Long Legs. But it's between them two. It's real close. This year is definitely Weapons. It ain't even close. It's Weapons this year.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Weapons over Sinners. Okay.
Me too.
I think Sinners is an overall better movie, but as far as my favorite horror of the year, I'm giving it to Weapons.
I mean Sinners as a horror.
Oh, you mean as a pure horror? Well,
there's not a lot of.
I can't say.
Bro, it's whatever criteria y'all want. It's just y'all's favorite. It's whatever criteria.
I can't say that movie's. I can't say that movie's pure horror either, because
you can't put horror movies into a box. Horror movies are so versatile, and you can do so many things in the genre that it could still be horror. But you say, well, I think it's more of a comedy. Well, it's still a horror movie. Oh, I think it's more than thriller. Oh, I think it's more of a horror story. It's still horror. Like horror. That's why. It's
I didn't know
so versatile.
What his criteria was, but you're
it's whatever
100%
criteria
right.
y'all want. Shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Weapons. I love both movies, but
to be fair though, I don't think I've seen as many horrors this year as I did last year. I saw way more last year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, and I know y'all haven't seen this, but I told y'all about this movie early in the year, and it's still sitting in my top 10 of the year. It's at what is it right now? It's at number 4, my best movie of the year. It's still for me The Ugly Stepsister. Y'all haven't seen The Ugly Stepsister? That shit is phenomenal.
Well, who are you
That
talking
is
about?
fire. The Ugly Stepsister is fire. That's my best horror movie of the year. Outside of Sinners, because I do consider Sinners a horror, but I feel like that's an easy answer, so I'm going with my second best, which is The Stepsister. Weapons came in third on my horror.
What? I really enjoy Weapons. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And when I tell you The Ugly Stepsister is phenomenal, bro, The Ugly Stepsister is fucking phenomenal.
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Trump,
You've been hyping it for the whole year. I'm gonna check it out.
It's a foreign film, by the way. So if you don't like foreign movies, don't watch it. But the Ugly Stepsister, man, there's some haunting images in that movie. It's a phenomenally told story. The spin that they took on a classic fairy tale to make it into what that movie was, phenomenal. The Ugly Stepsister is elite cinema. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's my second favorite horror movie of the year after Sinners.
I'm gonna check it out tonight. But I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go with Strange Harvest.
I like that.
So objectively, everybody's favorite horror movie is Sinners.
Yes.
Nope.
Like,
Mine is Weapons.
damn. You think Weapons better than Sinners?
Weapons is my favorite movie of the year.
Damn.
Be honest,
you did say that. You did say that.
A lot of it is because I haven't had that much fun inside of a theater in a minute. Like, it's been a while. Like, when I went back and watched it, I was like, dog, I was really like into that shit. Like the last 15, 20 minutes, dog, I was so hyped. I wish someone else was because I watched it myself the first time. Dog, I was like really into I haven't been into a movie like that in like years. Like Sinner was a good movie, but Weapons for some reason resonated with me a lot more. Like that shit was just like that shit was damn near like I'm not saying a perfect movie, but if something like the last I don't know what's the last near perfect movie for me. I got to go back and research, but it's pretty damn close to near perfect movie for me.
Was The Substance up there for you?
I haven't watched it. I still got to watch it.
Oh damn, yeah, you missing out.
Watch that. Watch that. Watch it.
Sorry,
I said this when we
bro.
reviewed Weapons, and I agreed with Red Peg on this. Is that as much as I love Weapons, and I think it's a great movie, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It still felt underwhelming because of all of the hype around it.
Yeah.
Like
I guess because I watched it the first day, like Thursday.
Okay, so you wasn't. So the hype really didn't.
I didn't know. I
I think a lot of that hype is because of the reveal. People were expecting a certain type of reveal, and we really didn't get that. But good movie still.
I didn't know shit about the movie until like the week it came out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this shit, and I didn't even see what the Rotten Tomatoes was. I knew that it was 100% for a minute, but I didn't really like pay attention to it. So in my brain, I'm like, this movie better like blow me the fuck away. And to me, I don't know. For me, before the hype came out, and I guess it took a couple weeks for people to start talking about it, word of mouth. To me, that shit, like, whatever expectations I had for the movie, it blew that shit away. Like, I don't know. To me, that shit, like, was just fine. Like, I don't know if there's a certain flaw in that movie for me that I don't see it. Maybe
and
for like
you talked about the reveal, that was the biggest letdown for me in the movie.
Yeah, the Gladys shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that shit was fun. I thought they did a good job with that. I didn't
predict the Gladys shit, but I knew the little boy. Like as soon as they showed he was the only one, I was like, okay. And especially when they didn't show his parents and when he came in to talk to the people, I'm like, all right, like we know it's something involving him. I didn't expect the Aunt Gladys shit. Like shout out to Birdman, rest in peace, Miss Gladys. But fucking yeah, that let me down. It just didn't feel satisfying. Like the way it ended just wasn't satisfying. Like it wasn't as satisfying as I wanted it to be.
I love the ending, but I got spoiled by the actual movie studio because they tweeted out an alternate poster, and I saw interviews, and I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, bro, that's a witch. Like if I would have never known that, it probably would have hit a little bit different. But I gotta ask you too, though. I saw the movie twice, and the second watch was way more fire, and I think it was because. Like, did y'all have like black people in your theater, like majority black people?
Bro, when I went to the theater, I went during the day. It was me and like 4 other people.
I thought it was funny watching that movie with black people. I don't know.
Yeah, it was way more funnier because like everybody's reaction, like especially when old girl got in the car and like everyone was like, hell no, nah, bro, hell no,
was fucking crazy. The chase scene at the end with the kid, dog, people were like cheering and shit. People were like, yo, get that bitch. That shit was fire, dog. That's the only time in the theater I want to hear people talk. With shit like that, where everyone is like into it, and that's why my theater experience was fire. I fuck with that shit. That shit was fucking amazing to me.
Yeah, horror movies is one of those genres where you don't mind people getting loud in the movie. Same thing with like superhero movies. Like Infinity War and Endgame wouldn't have been what they were if it wasn't for the crowd.
I was like, oh shit, they're gonna get this bitch. And dog, that whole ending was just fire to me, dog. Oh my god.
All right, man. Well, BT, you said you had another topic you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, you had brought up Halloween multiple times. So real quick, we don't have to spend too much time on this because we've been potting for a little bit over an hour now. And I know we got reviews and stuff to get to. And I do want to talk about the Scream 7 trailer real quick. I just want to give my thoughts on that. But first, since Wonton brought up Halloween, it made me think, what do any of y'all have any hot takes as it relates to the Halloween franchise, the series that is Halloween involving Mike Myers? If you have any hot takes that people would be like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? I would love to hear them because I have a couple of my own, but I'd love to hear y'all.
I think Halloween is one of the most overrated franchises of all time. I think no, honestly, though, I never got the Michael Myers. I get he's big, and when you turn around, he's there. And I get that's his old shtick. But I feel like Jason does it. I feel like I personally feel like Jason does everything better than fucking Michael does. He got a weapon. He got a better weapon. He got that fucking machete shit. He got a cool mask. I think his mask is cooler. I think that sound he makes is the shit, whatever the fuck that sound is. I think that's better than one of them fucking Michael shit. I just feel like Michael Myers is like, I don't know. I think because he's more grounded, so people kind of like probably like the Halloween series because it's like it's not like supernatural.
Like just a guy just fucking snapping.
Yeah, but to me, I'm just like I don't.
Well,
I feel like if I had a tank, I'd kill him.
Universe.
Huh?
Depending on which timeline it is, supernatural.
But to me, I just feel like if I had a tank, it's a wrap. I can't get a tank and kill Freddy with a tank or Jason with a tank. I feel like if we really wanted to kill Michael, we could just hit this thing with a missile. He's done. What the fuck he's gonna do? Get back up?
Tarek, let me ask you, what was the best Halloween movie you've seen? The best in the
2007. The
Rob Zombie shit.
Yeah,
that
2007.
One of my hot takes. I'll save it for when you get to me.
That
but
was Jack moving the chat said that's his hot take. Is that's the best?
That's the best. That's the only one I was like, oh, because the shit was brutal.
But
it was so brutal. That movie was brutal as fuck. Like when he killed his sister and shit. That shit was fucking crazy. I wasn't expecting none of that shit.
So Tarek, you saying that because it ties into my hot take, I wanted to go last because I introduced the topic. But because what you just said ties into my hot take, I'll give it up. For me, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is better than the original Halloween 2. I didn't think the original Halloween 2 was good at all. And I think that the scariest version of Michael Myers we've ever gotten was that version that Rob Zombie gave us through Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 in his version. That's the most terrifying version of Michael. He was so brutal in those joints. Bro, that Halloween sequence, that hospital sequence in Halloween 2 was the most scared I've ever been of Michael watching any of those movies. He was brutal, bro. When he killed that nurse in the opening sequence of Halloween 2 in the hospital, and he's just and he's screaming, like, I know people are mad, they don't want to hear Michael yell and all that type of shit. Bro, that added to like, bro, this motherfucker's terrifying. So for me, my two Halloween franchise hot takes is that Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is underrated and it's better than the original Halloween 2, and that Rob Zombie gave us the scariest version of Michael that we've ever seen.
I gotta disagree with that because
I know you do. I know you like Halloween 2.
Yeah, other than that, but they humanize Michael. That's why I don't like those two movies. Michael is meant to be a force of nature. He's not supposed to have mommy issues and all that other stuff. That ruined his character for me. I think it's better when Michael's just a killer with no motivation. He's just doing this shit just to do it.
So let me ask you this one time. Mafia, did the Thorn trilogy ruin the mystification of Michael Myers? Because in Halloween 5, they had that motherfucking the cops arrested this nigga. We saw Michael Myers in a jail cell with his mask on. Halloween 5 is the worst Halloween to me, easily. They had a fucking jail cell with his mask on, bro.
See, that's my problem.
When you take the mask off, you saw that nigga?
What?
That's my issue, Mafia, is that the first movies, he was just a killer just to kill. Like, I understand why Jason had a good backstory. Freddy backstory, like it was compelling. I'm like, this is why these people are the way they are. That's why like 2007, because you kind of get why Michael the way he is. Like,
But
the
that's
nigga.
never what he was meant to
Oh,
be.
09?
But that's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. His original movies did not resonate with me because it was a dude just doing shit to do shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, there's no reason for like. I need to have some type of like backstory. I know the Freddy backstory.
You don't like
later.
the aspect of how he's just pure
Yeah,
evil.
I'm like, because it's like
That's
at
what's
that point,
scary
I'd
about
rather watch the fucking Leprechaun at that point. Like, fuck it.
Kidney gold.
That's
rather
what
watch
makes
Leprechaun in the
Michael
Hood.
scary. Someone who's just killing with no motivation. Like,
That's
he
not
can't
scary to me.
be-
That's not scary to me though. That's just just we gotta put that nigga down. That's it. Like Freddy and Jason, there's like backstory to why like people keep watching it. With Halloween, I'm just like, all right, this kid is just a murderer. That's it. Like, for what? But why? Like, nigga, you just wake up one day, I'm gonna start
mystery
fucking
though,
hacking
correct?
people.
Yeah.
I prefer
It's that
the
mystery what makes
original
that fire.
Halloween. I prefer the original Halloween to Halloween 07. But I thought what they did with Halloween 2 was just really disturbing and really fucked up, and really just like those kills felt real. Like those were so well shot and so well done. But what Halloween 07, I have the same critique Mafia does, is they didn't need to humanize him the way they did and show the first hour of the movie with him being a kid in the fucking the insane asylum. Like, we didn't need to see all that. And then
I thought that shit was fire, nigga.
when he escaped was just so unnecessary.
When he beat that kid's ass.
To the unrated.
It's like Fresh Ingredient said in the comments. You don't always
Mm.
need a backstory.
Isn't Fresh Ingredients like, does he have 48 chromosomes? I ain't listening to that nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
Why are you doing this? Because you was home.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but the only real take I have, because I haven't seen all the Halloween movies, but that new trilogy, the most recent one, aside from the first one, 2018, them shits are dog shit. I know some of y'all like Halloween Kills. No, bro, that shit is not
It
good.
does exactly what it says.
That shit's not good, and Halloween's Ends is even worse.
Halloween
Absolute
Ends.
dog shit. I don't understand.
Halloween
To
Ends is
me, it's
terrible.
the shift in tone, bro. 2018 was so good, had a good setup, and then they completely shift left field with the next two. I don't get it.
Well, they
Ends,
added
I don't
extra
think they
writers
shifted
to
left
last
field
two
with Kills.
films.
It was Ends that they shifted left field with.
No, they
Kills
shifted.
was goofy as hell. They had the whole town chasing
Yeah.
a knockoff Michael Myers, and then he was doing goofy ass.
They were chasing Danny DeVito.
They were doing weird shit.
And then
like
the
that.
bitch who shot herself, that shit was stupid as fuck, dog. I'm sorry. That shit was dumb.
No, she didn't shoot herself, brother. The car.
Because it takes
Come on, that shit was ass.
Wonton.
That shit kills me every time, bro.
This goes
Like,
full
you know
circle.
how much your hand gotta go? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, your hand can't even do that.
I'll
Bro,
put
I
it
thought it
to you
was
like this: the
ridiculous. First of all,
last two
this nigga's
Scream
like
movies,
5'5".
the last two Scream movies shit on the last two Halloween movies.
I don't think it's a high bar.
okay.
I agree. I agree with that. But what I'll say is, Wonton, it's funny you bring up Halloween Kills and Ends, because the very first episode of Movie Guys we had, I was driving to the movie theater, and I know this guy. I rewatched the first episode of fucking Movie Guys not recently, because I go back and I watch the pals when I ain't got shit else to watch. But fucking it was the very first episode. Alex invited me on. Let me talk. Y'all asked about my favorite movies and my most disappointing movie. And my most disappointing, my worst movie of the year was Halloween Ends.
You watched that movie on purpose?
That was the first episode of Movie Guys. Of course I watched it. Bro, I was invested. But the problem was they rewrote the third movie in the trilogy for no fucking reason. For no reason.
Facts.
COVID stopped everything, stopped production, and they said, you know what we should do? We should rewrite the whole fucking movie and introduce this character that nobody knows or gives a fuck about and make him the centerpiece of the fucking movie. When the original ending of Halloween Kills is Laurie walking out of the hospital with the knife going to kill fucking Michael Myers after her daughter got fucking chopped up. The trilogy was supposed to be 3 movies set on the same fucking night. And they ruined it with that fucking rewrite.
Fact.
And the bad thing, the fucked up part about that is Halloween Ends is actually pretty well shot. It's actually very well shot. And it's very well acted. But in the third movie in the trilogy, for them to do what they did with that movie was inexcusable.
They had a nigga in the sewers with a protege. Fuck out of here, man.
To introduce this nigga nobody heard or knew about. To introduce him was fucking, I don't know why they did that. And they did it for no reason. Only because fucking COVID had everybody sitting down and they got bored and they're like, you know what we should do? We should rewrite the third movie in the trilogy and deviate from our plan, which was 3 movies, which I think Halloween Kills would have probably aged better had they stuck to their original plan of having all 3 movies take place in the same night. Right. Because that third movie makes no fucking sense within context of that trilogy. No sense at all. If that was a reboot, I think it would be more well received. But the way it was marketed, the way everybody told us, hey, the way everything from the first moment that they announced that trilogy, all three movies are going to take place in the same night. And then the way they marketed that movie, it's going to be the finale, Michael versus Laurie. And then Michael's a bitch ass nigga in the getting beat up by a nigga who was getting beat up by band kids. By fucking kids in the fucking band. Bro, oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God, that movie pissed me off so much, bro. That movie, I despise that fucking movie because that could have been a good idea for a reboot if they want to say, hey, everybody, we're making this movie, we're taking it in a new direction, we're going to a new generation. It might have been more well received, but the way they did that, how they did that, and how they ended that trilogy is inexcusable. And David Gordon Green owes me my fade, and fucking Danny, whatever the fuck his last name is, with the fucking beard, who was in the fucking all them Seth Rogen movies, he owe me my fade too. You bitch ass niggas.
Before we move on, I do want to say real quick, David Gordon Green, that I don't know what's going on with that nigga. You know, they put him in charge of the Exorcist reboot that also flopped. The one that Alex Tyrex saw.
The one we watched? That's the worst movie I saw in my life.
He wrote that too. He wrote that too. It was so bad that they canceled the plans for a new trilogy. Yeah, it was that bad.
That piece of shit.
Mommy. Well, Alex knows a joke. Oh my fucking God, that was fucking trash.
What'd you say, Alex?
I said, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Let me switch to my regular phone.
We can hear you. We can hear you. The quality just not very good. We can hear you.
It sound better?
Yeah, it sound better.
Better. Way better.
So we done with the topics. Let's get to some reviews. Because I know it.
Oh damn! Can I give a real quick recap of
the I forgot. Go ahead. I forgot. The Scream 7 trailer dropped. The first trailer, I believe. Buck is the Scream guy. Go ahead, Buck. What's your thoughts? I haven't seen it yet. What's your thoughts on Scream 7 trailer?
Oh, that nigga loves Scream.
Yeah.
What? Yo. I love the trailer. What gives me hope for this movie is the fact that it's written by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the first two Screams. It's also directed by Kevin Williamson. So I have a lot of faith in the motherfucker who brought this franchise to the forefront. Have a lot of faith with it. Obviously, with him being the person who wrote the first two movies, he knows the formula. He knows these characters. He knows what it's supposed to be. I thought the trailer was very well done. They didn't show too much. They gave a little hints of what's supposed to come. I like where we're at with Sydney. What obviously I'm disappointed, as everybody is, with Melissa Barrera and what's his face, Jenna Ortega not being in the movie, because I didn't like them in Scream 5, but in Scream 6 I really did enjoy them. I really came to really like the Core 4. Now 2 of the Core 4 will be back. The twins, Randy's niece and nephew, they're going to be back in the movie. We saw them in the trailer as well. I'm very, very excited for this movie. I'll be traveling for work when it drops, so I'm going to find a way to watch this shit on opening weekend. Scream is my favorite franchise of all time, but I thought they executed the trailer very well. And it seems like the public, despite all the controversy around Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, seem to be very excited because the numbers on the trailer outdone the numbers on the fucking Stranger Things 5 trailer or whatever. So people seem to be excited. There was a lot of talk about the timeline and things like that. I'm very, very excited for Scream 7, and I'm interested to see where they go, man. I think a lot of people have theories around Matthew Lillard's character, and I think those theories will ultimately prove to be wrong. I don't think he's going to be the killer. I don't think he's alive.
Didn't they already confirm though he's coming back?
He's going to be in the movie, but you got to remember they also said
they had ghosts in the last one.
Roman Bridges is going to be in the movie, and they also had Billy in the movies, in the last couple movies, and they weren't back. They weren't alive. So I think it'll be something similar to that, where it's maybe the flashbacks or some type of visions or some post-traumatic shit where they're looking back on things that happened. But I'm very excited. I thought it was a very, very well done trailer. I did not know it was releasing that day, so it was a pleasant surprise to see it come out. Not going to take up too much more time because I know we've been at it for a while. It's Halloween. Niggas got places to be and we got reviews to get to, but I'm extremely excited for Scream 7. I cannot wait to see that shit.
Yes, sir. I do want to say real quick, I will not be supporting Scream 7 because they fired my girl Melissa Barrera for being pro-Palestine. I think it's bullshit.
Oh yeah, fuck that movie. Fuck that.
It's also crazy to me how.
But I'm gonna see it regardless. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you have to. I know you have to. You invested. That's your favorite franchise. I get it. But
yeah, I have to.
I just want to point that out, and I think it's crazy because she was one of the first actors to speak out against
Facts.
Israel. They fired her, and now damn near half of Hollywood is also speaking out against Israel, and they get to keep their jobs. I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up. They
If
did.
she
They,
waited a few months, she would have never got fired. She just
yeah,
she was
they
ahead of her.
they
That's
basically
what it was.
blacklisted her. I think it's fucked up. She need to be back in these roles, man. Give her job back.
If they can bring back Johnny Depp and Jonathan Majors, they can bring back her.
Right, and they
Facts, so.
they arguably did. Well, Johnny Depp, he really didn't do shit, but yeah, man.
But that's what I'm saying. They made this nigga the villain. They made
That's my point.
I
I was going to say they arguably did worse shit, but that's not even true. Even that's not even true. So bring them back, man.
If Jonathan
Bring her
Majors was
back.
a white man, they would have put him on Jimmy Kimmel to joke about how he ran down the street.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Jonathan Majors was a victim. We all seen the same video. That motherfucker.
Yeah,
was
you know what? They chase him on stage and laugh about it. Remember, you know.
Facts.
So I will be seeing the movie, but I will not be paying for it.
I'm weak.
There you
go. Hold on. Is that not the greatest sin of a quote unquote cinema Christ to pirate a movie? Are you fucking
I
kidding
didn't say
me?
pirate,
You
Julius.
piece of
I said
dog
I wasn't
shit.
going to pay for it. I'm going to use my free
So
ticket.
how you gonna watch it?
Free ticket.
That's paying for the ticket.
No.
They get
Man, pay for the fucking ticket.
They get
I
paid
get a free
for the
ticket
seat.
every month. I'm not going to pay for it.
That counts as
Yeah, you have a subscription, nigga. That's like if I say give me $10 a month and you say okay, but you just can come in and get a Snicker if you want to. You already gave me $10. Yeah, go get a Snicker.
That counts as a seat,
Even if
bro.
you don't come, even if you don't come to the movie theater, I still
Listen,
got that
man.
$10.
Let Mafia take a stand however he see fit. I'm not seeing the film. I'm gonna just rely on Buck to give us analysis when the shit come out.
And you still not seeing Terrifier either, nigga.
I'm taking a stand also.
Wait,
because
you still ain't seen Terrified?
Buck, I tell
Julius, you still haven't seen Challenger?
I've seen, bro. Challenger. Stop bringing.
Oh
up
wait!
that-
Oh,
It's Alex is a
Everybody stop the show! Wait!
It's a top 10 movie
Stop the
of
show! Stop the show!
2024.
Stop the
Top 10
show!
movie of 2024.
Stop the show! Wait! Stop the show! I just realized, Alex, you won the bet.
What you mean?
You and Peggy had a bet, bro.
Oh, in the first 6 months, it didn't pass $1 billion.
It didn't pass $1 billion.
Well,
I know it didn't pass $1 billion.
Well,
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Looks like
Red
gotta toss somebody's salad.
I think so. I think I was supposed to watch Challengers if I lost, and if he lost, he was supposed to give me head. So I'll see y'all at the next Jiki trip.
It made $868 million.
Hey, tell him.
Red Pigs tossing salad tonight.
What that coach said? Tell him, bring me my money.
My money.
Yeah.
Red Pig ain't in there. That nigga, he all doing something now.
Oh, thank you so much, Saint. I'm gonna brown nose him so hard. I just shaved too. Let's go.
What?
I got 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes one time, if you don't mind. We kind of spoke about this in pre-production. Would you mind if we hit Bugonia out the park first, so I can get my thoughts on that?
And before you go, Wani, I got a phone call to make. I'll be back, but I got some movies to review as well.
Yeah,
but
I need to let me just review.
God dang.
Let's get Bugonia. Let's get Bugonia going.
Alex,
since me and Tyrek literally just left the theater.
I was just about to get over to you, but before we do Bugonia, can you talk about Chainsaw Man real quick? Because I think you're the only one that saw it.
No, I saw it.
Okay, well, we could, if we can, I would like to get Alex's.
I think my connection dropped. I didn't hear anything you said. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
I was saying while we have you, can you also give your review for Chainsaw Man as well, real quick?
You saw that?
Yes, bro. Of course, Cinema Christ. I hate that I'm doing your fucking role play. Chainsaw Man was fire. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just on a general level, as far as the story goes, I did not read the manga. I am an anime only viewer. If it don't move on the page, bitch, I ain't watching. It gotta at least be a flip book. So I am an anime watcher. I only know the story as far as what is animated. Let me start right there. So this animated movie picks up where season 2 ended, when they were starting to find the Gun Devil. Oh, it was only season 1? Where season 1 ended, when they were looking for the Gun Devil. This pretty much picks up, I think, like a year or two after something. I don't think it was much time had passed.
I don't think it was a year. I just think it was like a slight. I think it was less than a year.
Yeah, it was a time skip because they were in their routine. Like they were kind of just doing their job, going to school and whatnot. So this wasn't like, Oh, the last episode, kind of like Demon Slayer. I'm not.
No, I
Kind of
said they
like
don't go
Demon.
to school.
Oh, well, the job he has. Fuck it. Um, they dress like school students, but the story doesn't pick up like Demon Slayers, where it's literally you pause it and then you come to the movie and it's the cutscene plays again. It's not like that. It kind of gives you a time skip. It lets you get back comfortable with the characters and whatnot. What I really loved about this movie that I think a lot of anime movies lately, and I'm gonna say lately because we've been getting a lot of them since the popularity. This movie does really good at pacing. Like, I think a lot of times when we see the anime movies as of late, we can tell that this was supposed to be an entire season because it'll be 50 minutes of action, 30 minutes of exposition, and then 20 more minutes of action. It's like, damn, they couldn't have sprinkled that backstory. That was kind of like the issue with the Demon Slayer movie that a lot of people had, was because they felt like the 1/4 of the 2/4 of the movie was very, very background based, and it was like, if they sprinkled that in throughout the action, I don't think it would have felt so bottom heavy at the end of the movie. But folks felt like that started to drag out. That's a pacing issue. This movie did not have that. It had its slow moments. It had its fast moments. It made you actually have time to care about the new characters we're being introduced to. And once it picks up, it picks up. So I really appreciated that. Once it's going, it wasn't like it was so much to where you couldn't take a step back, but they knew when to press on the gas as far as the action and getting you to a point. And what they did well was that the ending of it wrapped it up in a very satisfying way, story-wise. It's like a lot of times we get to a point in these anime seasons where it's like, oh, big climax, until next time. But this movie, if you've never even seen Chainsaw Man, now granted you would miss some lore, you would miss some like identifiers in the story, but I think the movie was so well put together, a random person could watch this and enjoy it. Truly. Like, you could come in, see it, see a few minutes. All right, this character is this character, this character is this character. Okay, cool. And enjoy the narrative, enjoy the action, enjoy the humor, and enjoy the character. Now, the only complaint I might have, if I had to find one, was, and it might be more so I don't even have an issue with the main character. There are some times where I want him to be, damn, how do I put this? Because it's almost like a character trait that he's sloppy. It's almost
Yeah.
like that's part of his character design, is that he'll scream, "I'm gonna sling my chainsaws everywhere. I don't have to do anything." And it's like, I guess part of me wants to see the fine tuning of his craft, is fighting, because when we watch shows like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo Leveling, just the ones that have been popular lately, we see a steady incline of, I'm getting better at this fighting thing. And maybe that's the pull for Chainsaw Man. Maybe the pull is that it's not about technique. I'm gonna get the job done. Maybe it's literally about the simple fact that I have a chainsaw for a head lets you know that, nigga, it's not that serious. I'm just gonna rev my engine so that I can stay alive. So maybe that's just something that I'm asking that's not really a character thing, and that's okay.
So wait,
Um
someone just
no,
answered
I'm
in
what's up?
the chat. They said there was no time skip, so it makes sense that he's still kind of sloppy. If there was no
Oh, okay,
time
okay.
skip.
You know what? Maybe I'm just remembering. I could have sworn the last episode of season 1 was fucking crazy. Like, they was this wasn't like, okay, go about
They
your
got
days. I could
trained,
be
like the last few episodes, they got some training and he got better.
okay. I'm more so talking about just like how it started. I could be wrong on that. It just felt like it's been a minute since I watched season 1. I just remember shit went to hell, and the way that the way that this movie started, it made it seem like X amount of months had passed, because it's almost as if they just didn't get in a giant brawl downtown. Like, they were just kind of doing their regular shit, getting coffee. So that's kind of why I was like, was there a time skip? But okay, anyway, that's not a big point of the film at all.
You're not wrong, Judy. So there was something big that happened at the end of season 1, but at the last episode, it was kind of, after they handled their business, it got kind of lighthearted, because at the end of season 1, they were
Okay.
taking turns kicking dude in the nuts.
Okay. Then yeah, I am. It's been a minute since the season 1, but let me wrap it up. I say all that to say this movie was, and I'm not trying to be controversial, This movie is a better movie than Demon Slayer.
You're not the
As
only
a
person that
stand-up,
said that.
because I saw this on Twitter and niggas was going back. The pacing of this movie, the characters, as a movie, it's just well put, bro. It's well put together. And if I had to say this, taking out bias of characters and taking out bias of how the anime is going, and Demon Slayer is goated modern day. It's a modern day goat, from just going off the success. Yeah, that shit is a better movie than Demon Slayer. And that's my review, 8 out of 10.
I don't disagree with you, Judas, but I say they're relative to each other. I think that this movie did a little bit better than Demon Slayer. Well, you already wrapped that up. You already said that, but go. Never mind.
Well, he already finished.
It's a movie.
Go ahead.
Is the movie more emotional than Demon Slayer?
I'd say Demon Slayer probably hits the emotion a little bit more, but I would say overall, Chainsaw Man is slightly better because it does things better than the Demon Slayer. Like, I thought this movie had a better soundtrack. I enjoyed the action more. The story was more entertaining, though. For me, I think that they had a similar problem. Like, for Alex, he didn't have the same problem with the pacing, but I feel like Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man, like the beginning of Chainsaw Man for me was a little too slow. Like the end of Demon Slayer was a little too long. But other than that, I think Chainsaw Man edged it out just by a little bit, in my personal opinion. Both great movies. I think they're relative to each other. And I'm not mad with someone saying that Chainsaw Man is better.
Well, Mafia, did you have anything else you wanted to add? Because Alex is done with his review.
Yeah, that's it.
What
go ahead and
rating
get
did you give?
Like, I gave it a B plus, like Demon Slayer. I think they were relative.
All right, and then we can go ahead and go to Bugonia, Alex, if you're ready for that.
He's gone silent. Tarek.
Okay, I'll go.
Wait. Let me do a synopsis right quick. Anyway, Bugonia. This is a new movie from Yorgos Lanthimos. It says 2 conspiracy-obsessed men kidnap the CEO of a major company when they become convinced that she's an alien who wants to destroy Earth. Go ahead, Tom.
All right, so this movie is basically a meta commentary on people who believe in conspiracy theories. I made a joke earlier that this is like a Tick biopic. Like if y'all know who Tick is, and his theories and shit, this movie is like a perfect explanation of how like people who like watch certain videos on YouTube and they're in a little bubble, and then they become indoctrinated and like the Earth is flat. Vaccines are called autism. Y'all know like the general like conspiracy theories and shit like that. Not saying that some of them don't have any credence. Like like people say like some like 9/11 was like a false flag attack and shit like that. And that's not out the realm possibility. But other shit like the Earth is flat, vaccines and shit. That's a big topic, especially with COVID like the last 5 years and shit like that. And then the Earth is flat thing with Kyrie Irving and going back years ago, people still believe the Earth is flat. So this is basically a meta commentary on that subsect of the internet that, they watch certain podcasts, they watch a certain YouTube video, and they get like entranced into it where that like becomes their whole life revolves around it. I remember like in the mid 2000s, the Illuminati, everyone was looking at triangles and shit in music videos. I remember like Rihanna's back. People were looking at her back. Look, her back made a fucking triangle. She's a fucking devil or some shit like that. Like y'all remember that shit. So this movie is basically just like a criticism of those people, but also a criticism of people who are like elite in power, like the CEO. She's like very well educated, but you can tell that they like the people who kidnap her and the world they come from and the world she comes from is 2 different things. One group in poverty, and they didn't have the education to kind of overcome like the reason why they even believe in conspiracy theories and shit like that is because they had certain things that happened to them in a younger age that kind of molded them to doing that, where there was like abuse, lack of education, the parents not being around. And then you have the CEO who, went to Ivy League school. She had like all the opportunities and shit like that. So her, she's very, very removed from the people who captured her. I don't want to spoil the movie because it's a movie you have to go and watch. If I say anything like, if I kind of like expound on it more, I'm going to end up spoiling the movie. So I'm not going to do that. But it's basically Jesse Plemons though fucking killed it. This is one of his first movies where I feel like he's in a main leading role because a lot of times Jesse Plemons is like a background character or a secondary character or he's an antagonist. He's technically an antagonist in this movie because he's the cousin who kidnapped the bitch, but he's a main character, and him and Emma Stone were fucking damn near perfect in this movie.
Emma Stone's on a run.
Yeah, she's amazing. Like, I didn't know she had this in her, honestly, because she was always in
comedy.
Yeah, she was a comedy, that super bad type of comedy type of shit. She was she was in that vein in movies. I didn't think she had this range at all. And the last few movies she's been,
It's like her and Jennifer Lawrence switched trajectories. Like they tried to push Jennifer Lawrence as the new, you better take her seriously. She can do this. Now she's the naked babysitter and the Silver Linings Playbook, and Emma Stone went from the I got a raspy voice, that's why you hired me, to I'm leading entire movies.
Yeah. I if you told me 10 years ago she'd be doing a movie, I'd be like, hell fucking no. I can't see her doing this shit.
Right.
She's been acting for Superbad came out in 2005. So it's been 20 years she's been acting. It's been a minute. So for her to develop like that and to work on her craft where she has this incredible range, dog, she was excellent in this movie. But this is actually going to probably be my top 5 of the year. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So Sinners and Weapons is probably above it. But yeah, this is up there. I was pleasantly surprised. I heard the premise of the movie. I'm like, that kind of sounds kind of weird, but I'm gonna give it a chance and see how it was. And I literally walked out the movie theater an hour and a half ago. And the theater response is pretty good. It's not a comedy, but there's certain conversations they have in the movie that inspired laughter, and people were kind of like, yo, what the fuck? But it's like shit you heard before. You all had that crazy friend that was like, man, the earth is flat. Man, I'm not taking the vaccine. This shit causes this. Or people because we were talking about aliens in the Discord the other day, and everyone had Kiso had his own interpretation of shit, and we all were kind of bouncing off ideas. But nah, this dude was fucking insane. This dude was it's like a 2007 YouTuber who was doing Illuminati videos brought to life, dog. That's what it reminded me of, the era of what's the movie that came out? Zeitgeist, or some shit like that. That documentary, and people went ran with it and shit like that. It's one of those movies. But yeah, I recommend going to see this. You don't need to I would say watch this shit for sure. It's not a real kid friendly movie or anything It's kind of gory actually. I wouldn't bring your kids to the shit. But it definitely has a decent amount of action. I think it's very, very thought provoking. The soundtrack was kind of nondescript. I don't think it was anything too stellar. I don't actually remember the music at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now that you mentioned that, I don't even remember anything.
I don't. But the movie's 2 hours. I would say that it definitely feels like it's 2 hours, but it wasn't a waste of time. I thoroughly enjoyed every minute.
It was 2 hours. Damn,
it was an hour 18 minutes. It was 118 minutes, right? So damn near 2 hours. But I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. My theater was actually pretty packed, and my theater was empty. The parking lot was empty, but that Pacific screening was hella full. So a lot of people came on and watched it, and I very much enjoyed it. It's 9 out of 10 is probably my final score for it, but I recommend it for sure. And I'll probably watch it a second time. I think I'll watch it a second time just to see if I missed anything.
So, Tarek, my question for you is, how do you think Tick would feel about this movie?
Tick is probably going to resonate with Jesse Plemons' character. He's probably going to love that nigga.
To pick up where Tarek left off, because he did a really good job at setting the baseline for the characters. What I think this movie does so well is that everyone involved convinces you of whatever they're saying. And I'm going to compare it to a movie that I felt like was the shining light in that film. When Heretic came out, my greatest thing that I said about that movie was, I love when movies can make me question, do I really understand what's going on? And not because it's of a Tenet level or Inception level, but just a casual question of, do you believe them? And this movie, I think, does that phenomenally well. To where, the trailer says like, "Well, you're an alien," and she says, "No, I'm not." And the whole movie, as a viewer, I'm low key on a seesaw, like, well, damn, I kind of believe him, and then damn, I kind of believe her. You know what I mean? To where the dialogue, the changes, the there's just certain things in that film where you beg the question. You ask yourself and the director, are you really gonna do it or no? You know what I mean? And I love that. I love that feeling when a movie can make me wonder how you're gonna pull it off. I love that. So immediately I thought of Heretic. I think that'd be the best parallel to make you walk away feeling like, what the fuck? Another thing about this movie that I love, because like I said, if Tyrek and I go too much into the story and all that, we don't want to give you an idea of what might happen. But just speaking around it, this movie, fuck, I just blanked. What was I talking about? I was talking about the believability, and fuck, I literally had a point that I was about to make. Damn. But yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Anytime you're watching a movie and it ends and you immediately go, okay, I wonder if I can come back tomorrow and see it. Like, I immediately want to rewatch this movie because they made the character so believable that now I want to rewatch it and see if I can pick up on things. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir, I do.
really good film. Huh?
I said I do.
Huh?
You do.
You said what you just said, God damn it.
He said, "Do you know what I?"
What the hell is he saying?
Alex, you said, "Do you know what I mean?" Or you said, "You know," and Mafia said, "I do." He was responding to you.
Oh, I thought he said a do, like I bid you adieu. I was like, are you leaving? Oh, okay.
No.
I do, nigga. You just gave me like a stun grenade. I didn't know what the fuck you just said. But yeah, man, like I said, me and Tyrek don't spoil nothing, but just go in allowing the movie to do what it does. Like when you go on a roller coaster and the lights are off, if they cut the lights on, you see the turn coming. It's not as scary. It's not as adrenaline inducing. Go into the movie and let the lights stay off on the roller coaster. Do not try to figure it out. Do not try to put pieces together. Allow the characters to push and pull you. I think that's what this movie is trying to do. To what Tyrek said, it is a meta commentary on the state of the world right now with the conspiracy theories, and on top of that, let's not give Jesse Plemons' character credit. He was a cool job, but that nigga was really speaking to some like cyberpunk levels of technocracy. What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like a
Technocrat.
the technology, huh?
The technocrat.
Yeah, technocrat. He was really speaking on some like sociological stuff that is like ripping people from their autonomies, the capitalism ruining the world. Like I'm using very like sky level terms, but he was getting into his bullshit. Like, and he wasn't just spouting out the ass. He wasn't just going, reptile government agencies. He was like, no, you're not gonna confuse me with your bureaucratic lingo and this and that. And then we go through the this. Like he was. I ain't gonna lie. There was a few moments where I said, "Clock it." He was reading this girl for filth. You CEO bitch. But
Yeah,
anyway,
and the end
he
of
was
the
reading this
movie.
girl, and she was on his ass, bro. They was going at each other's neck, bro. A joy to watch. 9 out of 10. Yeah. Phenomenal movie, and I will be seeing it. This is a good movie night. I know we say this about every movie in Discord, and we watch a movie once every 6 months, but this would be a good movie night movie.
Yeah, I agree. And the ending kind of recontextualizes everything for you. Like it kind of like it was like it's like a coming home moment where like just be like where I don't want to spoil it, but the ending was fucking perfect in a way. And it was it kind of like encapsulates like dog. At the end of the day, this is what everyone's gonna face anyway, and we should try to like enjoy what we got because at the end of the day, we're all gonna end up in the same place, sort of.
Yeah, there was a conversation in there where they said he's like, you don't. Why do you like the bees so much? What do you mean that they're resilience? And she's like, oh, against everything that they go through. And he was like, well, why do they have to go through things? And she was like, well, maybe some species just they just run their course. And he's like, what does that mean? She's like, they just get tired. You know, not that, and you know, she spoke about what could make a species go away and shit like that. And he's giving pushback to say, but that doesn't have to be. And she's like, nah, some species just realize what's going on around them and they just tap out. They just get tired. And I just thought that outlook on it, you know, nature concerns, evolution, biosphere changes, like, man, this movie, I'm not saying it's one of those like snobby, highbrow commentary movies, but I think somebody who's not in that world but brushes shoulders against with those topics and casually reads here and there, I think you will really like this movie. Really, truly.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those movies where they're not trying. It's not preachy. They're not trying to
at all.
Not trying to sway to one side or not. They're not telling you what to think, and they're not like biased. But you kind of see both sides, and you kind of come to an understanding. Like, all right, you kind of see why people are like you. You know how I brought up Michael Myers and why he's just a killer, just being a killer. There's no context behind it. This movie gives context to both sides and why both sides act the way they do. You have like the rich liberal woman who grew up in a astounding astounding life. She had every type of privilege, and you have like the poor white dude who like mom was sick and like didn't have a good education, was sexually abused by his babysitter and shit like that. And you kind of see why they're the way they are and why they have their viewpoints, and it's very, very relatable. I feel like it's you know, some movies you watch and you're like, man, I really can't relate to that shit. I could definitely relate to both sides, even though I'm not a white dude.
Right.
I feel like I relate to both sides throughout the movie. And again, they're not telling you what to think. So a lot of movies, you know, they kind of left leaning or right leaning, and they're trying to push you in a certain direction. This movie doesn't the last. And we have a lot of movies that are really, really preachy or kind of push you in a direction. This movie really and truly does not try to like distinguish that at all. That's not the aim of the movie. Trying to like, yeah, all the people on the right are bad, all the people on the left are like, you know, bad. It's not that type of movie.
And my last comment on it, him and I both just gave this movie a 9 out of 10. I don't want that to like go over y'all heads and think, oh, this is like Beau is Afraid, or oh, this is like Weapons where you got to have 2 or 3 different meanings to prove the 9 out of 10. No, this movie is just a 9 out of 10. It's just a really good movie.
If I don't come on myself, we're gonna have a conversation tomorrow.
Excuse me?
What?
You said what? You gonna come on yourself?
What? The hell are you talking about?
A dude? Am I tripping? Did I just hear that this nigga's gonna come on himself?
No, you listening too hard, Judas? Next topic, Ronnie.
Yeah, they got mad at me because he made a mess.
You really
All
thinking
right,
about
man.
Red Pig right now?
Good review.
Yo,
good
why
reviews.
are you smiling?
Good reviews from both of y'all, man. Good reviews. Did anybody else see Bugonia while we at it? Not yet.
Not yet. I gotta work.
Not yet. Okay, cool. No problem. We'll talk about it again next show. I'll probably see it by then.
Wani, if you can, I know you're trying to see Chainsaw Man tomorrow, I think.
Yeah,
if you got free time on Sunday, bro, take you and your queen. Go see that Bugonia on Sunday, bro.
I was supposed to go today, bro.
I
I didn't end up going, but I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it.
I'm telling you. Don't tell her nothing. Let her see that shit raw. Like, don't tell her nothing about that movie.
That's my favorite.
Yo,
I do.
I love it, bro.
Huh?
All right, man.
Oh, I'm pulling up my spot, y'all. So I'm a dip. But yes, sir. Good episode so far. Movie guys. I'm out. Chill.
Happy Halloween. Enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir. Happy Halloween.
So, even though I wasn't able to see a lot of movies as I wanted to the past couple of weeks, I did watch the new film on Netflix called A House of Dynamite. It's the new film from Catherine Bigelow. She made The Hurt Locker, I believe, which is a pretty popular, well-known movie. She also did the Zero Dark 30 movie, the one about where they catch Bin Laden. This is her new film. It's called A House of Dynamite. I'm going to read the synopsis for y'all and then give my quick review. House of Dynamite. It says, radars at Fort Greely, Alaska, detect a nuclear missile. The president and his entourage must use the limited time they have to try to shoot down the missile before it reaches Chicago. So essentially, the movie takes a quote unquote realistic approach to what would happen if the United States was facing a nuclear attack. There's a nuclear missile headed to the United States. What would happen? What are the steps? What's going to take place? That's what this movie aims to kind of show you in a fictional or hypothetical scenario. The thing that the synopsis doesn't really tell you, though, which is part of the film, is that for whatever reason, their radars did not pick up the launch of the missile, so they don't know its origination, meaning they don't know which country launched the missile. That's a big part of this film. And I'm not going to spoil anything further, but that's kind of the setup, right? There's a missile headed to the US. They're trying to stop it, but they're also trying to figure out who the hell shot this missile at us, because they don't know. They missed the launch. So the entire film, it's about a 2-hour film. The entire film is showing you different perspectives, right? It's showing you the perspective from the inside the White House, where they have a team that's monitoring the missile. They're showing you the perspective of the fort in Alaska, where they initially detected the missile, and they have the capabilities to fire countermeasures to shoot down the missile. It's showing you the perspective of the president. It's showing you the perspective of the Pentagon. So it's giving you different perspectives, and the movie kind of switches between those perspectives. What I'll say about this film, I think it's a very interesting scenario that they set up. I feel like most people would kind of be curious, like what would happen realistically if there was a threat of nuclear attack. So I do think it's an interesting scenario the movie sets up and kind of gives you a picture of what that might look like. Very scary, to be honest. Like if that were to actually happen, especially if it happened the way it happened in this film, very scary scenario to think about, because pretty much as soon as something like that happens, it's pretty much guaranteed all-out war, which we know how that would go when it comes to nuclear missiles. But as far as the entertainment value, I think the movie was interesting, just on, I guess, a technical level. And what I mean by that is just showing you how these different departments of the U.S. government, how they kind of all correspond and work with each other, how they're all talking with each other to try to figure things out. I actually liked seeing that personally. It was interesting for me. There's a scene in there where they're talking to people from Russia, and Russia's like, hey, it wasn't us. And they're trying to negotiate, like, don't attack us because we didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, I don't know if we believe them and this and that. That stuff was interesting to me. Just the overall, like, negotiations and discussions between Russia. Personally, I would have liked it if they did that with if they had shown that with other countries in the film, because they don't. They really only talk with Russia. I think it would have been interesting if they had reached out to like China or Korea. Just show us examples of what that might look like. But yeah, I mean, it's really not much to say. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but the movie's kind of controversial because of how it ends right now on Twitter. Or I guess all of social media. A lot of people aren't really happy with the way the movie plays out. Personally, it feels like a quintessential Netflix movie. And what I mean by that is, if any of you guys saw Bird Box when that came out, one of the things about that movie that I remember so vividly is the how polarizing it was, the ending and everything. It led to a big conversation on social media. And I think this movie is kind of designed the same way. The ending, well, I don't want to say the ending, but the movie itself is kind of vague and it doesn't give a lot of detail and things. And the way that it ends, I think, is purposefully meant to be polarizing in order to create conversation. I personally feel like they did that on purpose. The writers of the film, they wanted to create conversation. They wanted to kind of get a viral moment. That's what it feels like to me. But kind of the downside to that is the ending kind of falls flat. I'll just say that. So me personally, I think this movie it's like a 6.5 out of 10 for me personally. Not a bad movie by any means, but nowhere near as good as Hurt Locker. Nowhere near as good as Zero Dark 30. This is more of like a casual watch. If you got Netflix, you're bored, throw it on. That's the most I can say about it without spoiling. But yeah, what I can say is the movie is very polarizing. There's people that hate it, people that like it. But if you have Netflix, I think it's worth checking out if you got the time. 6.5 out of 10 for me. I did watch it with my girl. She was not a fan. She didn't really like the length of it. The movie kind of felt a little too long. And the different shifts in perspective. Because they don't show you all the perspectives at once. They show you one at a time. Kind of like how Weapons did, where Weapons, you see the movie from one character's perspective, and then like 30, 40 minutes later, it switches to another character's perspective, and vice versa. They kind of do the same approach in this movie. Yeah, that's it for my review. Now, Saint, are you still with me, brother?
What did I miss? Listen, my bad. Before you get to Saint, what did I miss with y'all reviews? Was there anything that was substantial? I just wanted to end up
Man and Bugonia.
Bugonia. Okay, what was the sentiment around Bugonia, real quick?
Tarek and Judas gave Bugonia. They both gave Bugonia a 9 out of 10.
Fire. And Wonton, and that was a 6.5. That was that for the Idris Elba joint.
Right. Yeah. House of Dynamite.
You got it. Okay. Just wanted to catch up real quick. My bad. You can get it to Saint.
No, you good. I don't know. Saint, are you still there?
Delayed Bussy, wake up.
He might have stepped away.
He's doing OnlyFans girl reviews. I told him to do that. He already got the glasses. I told him to just put that robe on and do them reviews for Halloween. And I think he took me up on my offer.
BT, were you there for After Dark last Sunday?
I've never been to a single After Dark. I don't even know how to get to After Dark.
You're not in a Weapon
Wait, you've been After Dark before?
I'm in the Weapon Wheel Discord.
Oh, well then, yeah, get in After Dark.
Yeah, I'm in the Weapon Wheel Discord.
Then get in After Dark.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the game. No, I'm not. I'm in the Gaming with Jack Move Discord. My bad.
Oh yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not in the Weapon Wheel Discord.
The only way to get
I used to be in the Weapon Wheel
is...
Discord because I pulled up to one of the episodes to review the Resident Evil 4 remake, but I guess I got booted because I'm not in there.
Really? Yeah. I could have sworn you was just in there not too long ago.
Nah. I just checked. Definitely not a Weapon Wheel.
Okay.
Ask Jack, man. Jack can get you in there. Well, if Saint's not there, Mafia, do you want to give your thoughts on Shelby Oaks while I pull up the synopsis?
Sure.
Let me pull up the synopsis. Shelby Oaks, this is the new film from Chris Stuckman, YouTube reviewer. This is his film debut, horror film. BT, you haven't had a chance to check this one out yet, have you?
Nah, I've been working crazy and like caught up just like watching the Halloween classics and all that type of shit. So I have not gotten a chance to see it.
No problem. Shelby Oaks, Chris Stuckman, new film. The synopsis, it says a woman's search for her long-lost sister becomes an obsession when she realizes a demon from their childhood may have been real, not imaginary. From my understanding, this movie mixes a few different genres of horror. It's a little bit of found footage, a little bit of supernatural.
Yeah.
Mafia, what's your thoughts on Shelby Oaks?
So starting with what worked. I thought the overall plot of the movie was interesting. It does leave a little bit to be desired, though you won't ever find yourself being bored with it. I'm trying to think of a good example. Like the whole
is it found footage?
Okay, so like maybe like the first 20, 30 minutes is kind of found footage because her sister's gone missing and she's going through tapes trying to like find out what happened to her to get an idea. But then after that, the rest of the movie is just like a straight movie. I'll say this.
Got it.
The movie, it did good at the atmosphere, the settings, the atmosphere. It had good tension. But what really didn't work for this movie, while its story was interesting, for me, it just needed to be fleshed out a little bit more. And this movie, it always misses its opportunity, especially like towards the end. Like towards the end of the movie, it's really set. He's cooking towards the end. But right as he gets to that climax, he kind of drops the ball. And the actual ending, it kind of went over my head. Without trying to say too much. The movie's not too strong on the horror. In fact, you might laugh at some of the horror in the movie. But for Chris Stuckman's first movie, I don't think this was bad. I don't think this was a bad first attempt compared to like when we saw the trail. I think he's almost there, but he still needs a little bit more work. But I would definitely say if you're someone who supports him to go check out Shelby Oaks, don't set the expectation bar too high, but you're not gonna get a bad movie per se. On my greatness scale, I give it a D.
With Chris Stuckman, I've always felt like he's been a little bit pretentious. So if you've seen his Mafia, have you seen any of his reviews?
Not many.
All right, so what you know of Chris Stuckman, do you think like the movie he made is worthy of some of like the way he's carried himself in reviews in the past?
Based off the reviews I've seen, I haven't really seen I've only seen a few of his reviews, so I can't really say if he's pretentious or not, but if he is, I don't think he should be with this movie. This movie's not garbage, but he definitely missed the mark and maybe even got a little bit lost in the sauce. But I'd say this, the first half of the movie, he did a pretty good job. It's where when you get to the later part of the middle to the end, or he kind of drops it. And like I said, that final, probably like 20, 30 minutes, I thought he was about to really cook in there, but then he kind of just dropped it.
I'll say, knowing what I know about Shelby Oaks, a large part of this movie was crowdfunded. Just as somebody who was subscribed to Chris Stuckman and seen a lot of his reviews, this has been like a long time coming where he's been trying to crowdfund the movie, and at certain points there was production stoppages and things like that to where he needed more money, and people continued to put it up. So shout out to the fans of Chris Stuckman for even putting the money up for this movie, because that's where a majority of the money came from his viewers and his subscribers and everything. So I'm sure a lot of them are probably feeling validated the fact that this even reached theaters. But I just have to see it for myself. I know there was a lot of controversy when he first announced the way he was going to change his review style, and he's not going to review every movie. He's only going to review movies he likes. And a lot of people are mad about that, saying, hey, now that you're a filmmaker, you're kind of switching up and you get going soft and all that type of stuff. But I understand it. I mean, the man, he just finished making a movie. Now he wants to spend time speaking on things that he enjoys to watch. I'm not mad at that.
So I don't know.
But yeah, I look
movie,
to seeing it.
But I can say this: outside of like the little entity that was in the movie doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, he's had a decent budget from what I heard. From what I understand, the budget was solid.
The one kind of gory scene I saw in the movie actually looked pretty good. So I mean, his fans came through for him budget wise.
Got you.
But yeah, I give it a D. It was a nice first attempt.
Nah, salute to him, because you know how many YouTubers can say they went from like, you know, making YouTube movies to actually a major motion picture that made it to the theaters. You know what I mean? So
there was another YouTuber who did it this year, but I'd say his movies got hers beat so far.
What was the other YouTuber? Was that the one with the influencers that you did a review for in the past? I feel like you did a review. Oh, okay. Because you did a movie about like not necessarily. I think it wasn't found footage, but you did a movie about a group of influencers, and I thought you said it was directed by a YouTuber.
That was that movie Kill House. So I didn't know those were real influencers they put in the movie. I found it out later.
Okay,
but
that's why I'm confused. Okay.
There's this chick on YouTube. She does like true crime. She did a movie earlier this year that was rated pretty bad. Like,
oh, I know what movie you're talking about, because I was just about to watch it the other day. So I looked at the ratings and I was like, okay, I'll wait on that for a little bit. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I don't know her name, but I think I know what movie you're referencing.
Yes, I think there's a night and day difference between their movies. Like, still, like I said, it's not a bad first attempt for Stuckman. Hopefully he'll get the landing on the next one.
What was your rating again, Mike?
I gave it a D.
D, okay. Saint, you back?
I just tagged him in the Discord asking him where he's at.
While we wait for Saint, let's keep it going. Mafia, I see you watched After the Hunt. Let me pull up synopsis on this right quick. And then after that, we'll get to the movies that BT saw. Let's see. Okay, After the Hunt. So this movie is directed by Luca Guadagnino. Stars Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, Ayo Edebiri. Synopsis says a college professor.
Yeah, that's a good cast.
Yeah, pretty big cast right there. A college professor finds herself at a personal and professional crossroad when a star student levels an accusation against one of her colleagues, threatening to expose a dark secret from her own past. Mafia, what was your thoughts on After the Hunt?
This movie was a little disappointing. It started out very promising, Wani, but it kind of lost the plot. So basically, what this movie does, so you have the second female lead, and you have Andrew Garfield's character. Basically, it's like the situation of where they're drinking, something happens, the girl is saying, "Hey, without actually outright saying it, we were drinking, this happened, he did something to me." And everybody's like, "Well, did he take it from you?" I shouldn't have to say. And then Andrew Garfield's, from his character's perspective, it's I never do anything like this. Yeah, I was stupid for going over there and drinking with her, but yeah, I'm a good guy. I wouldn't do this kind of stuff. I was just had a stupid moment, but no, I did not violate her in any kind of way. And you would think that the movie will kind of focus on like both perspectives. Like you see in detail, like them going through this stuff. Like Andrew's Garfield character, the movie really doesn't dive deep into it, but you know he lost his job. Toward at one point he was talking about how he was thinking about suicide and all this. The movie doesn't really spend time on those kind of elements of it. Instead, the movie focuses most of its time on the professor and how she's going through all this, how she's dealing with all this. Like she's in the middle of this, which I thought was kind of a waste of the movie because I didn't come to see her perspective. I want to get the perspective on how's this girl how's she dealing with being potentially violated or lying, because what the movie does do, that kind of make you think that maybe this all is just a lie. They're giving you evidence like she's lying, she's doing some foul shit on the side, so she does not seem as innocent as we're led to believe. But then after spending like almost 2 hours in the movie dealing with that and most of the professor's life, at the end of the movie, we're getting a little bit of Andrew Garfield again, where it's just like something happens. He does something to make you question, like, okay, after this movie spent like almost 2 hours giving me a little breadcrumbs to think maybe the girl is lying and now all this is false, Andrew might have actually done the shit. And it's just like, why did you go about it this way? Because the interest and plot, you didn't give it to me. So that it was a very good it was a letdown. And then the movie dragged on too long. Without saying too much. Unfortunately, I'd have to rate this like a D minus.
You know, I did hear people say this movie was underwhelming though, so not too surprised by what you just said.
It was what?
Underwhelming. I saw people online say the movie was underwhelming.
It was because again, just reiterate, this movie should have been, like I said, about their perspective. Like there was one part of the movie one where the girl's talking about how she's supposed to be doing an interview, and the person who's interviewing her doesn't seem too interested in like her actual situation, like how she's feeling and all this stuff. The interviewer's just like, "Oh wow, we're gonna get this interview with this person, that person, that person." She's just like, "Okay, that's cool and all, but what about how I feel about this situation?" And again, going back to Andrew Garfield, who was heavily underutilized in this movie. He's in the beginning for maybe a good 15, 20 minutes. You don't see him again to the end. And when you see him, he's defeated. He's destroyed. He's like a kid. And he's just like, you know what? For the past few days, I've been thinking of jumping off this fucking building, just ending shit. And I'm just like, you didn't show me what he went through to get him to that point where he was actually thinking about committing suicide. He was just there. He lost his job and we didn't see him again to the end. And then you have him do something to make me think, okay, maybe the girl didn't lie after all. And then that whole situation honestly never gets resolved, Wani, because then they do a time skip. So you never find out what happens with like the whole case because the girl, she was pressing charges and stuff, but movie just kind of just lets it go.
So let me ask you this, Mafia Quad. It sounds like this whole movie was like a commentary on the whole Me Too shit and how it affects
Yes.
everybody, like not just the accuser, but the accused, and how the media chooses to portray those incidences. Is that accurate to say, just based off of what you said about the movie?
Yes, that is what the movie is, but they never go into like the two characters dealing with it. It's all about the professor, how she's dealing with it.
Even though she's not the one who was like the alleged victim.
Yes, even though they try to, there is something that happened in the professor's past. They kind of bring it into the movie, but again, it really doesn't change anything with the whole situation with the Andrews Garfield and the other female character. It's like they dropped the ball. They had the world in their hand and they dropped it. So very underwhelming.
Appreciate your review, Mafia.
No problem.
I'm assuming Saint, are you back, brother? I don't know. I guess he fell asleep. He might have went to work today.
He might be getting sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be asleep, or I don't know. But we can go ahead and finish. I know BT got some more movies to review. BT, I got you down for your host. You want to go ahead and review that for us?
Your host. This is actually the perfect transition from what Mafia Quad just reviewed. So this is a new horror movie. If y'all know, it stars Jackie Earle Haley. If y'all know, Jackie Earle Haley starred in what was the Zack Snyder, The Watchmen. He starred in The Watchmen.
Yeah.
He was Rorschach in The Watchmen.
He was,
and then he was obviously. Go ahead.
No, I think you about to say he was in the Freddy reboot, right? Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, right?
Yep, that was the next one I was about to say. He was in the Freddy reboot, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, obviously, that wasn't the best of remakes, but he was done dirty in that movie because he was a great Freddy for what they were going for. The movie just didn't execute. So essentially, do you have the synopsis pulled up, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Okay, so for your host, it says 4 friends get trapped in a sadistic game show, forced to outwit a twisted serial killer while racing against time. Every move brings them closer to freedom or a gruesome fate.
Yes, so exactly what it says. A group of friends, they go on a little trip, end up in a twisted game with a serial killer. The serial killer being Jackie Earle Haley. It was very reminiscent of the Saw movies, particularly Saw 2. That was the first time we saw a group of people having to overcome these obstacles together. So it was very reminiscent of that. It was very reminiscent of Saw. All in all, I thought it was a fun movie. It's a fun like B movie type of thing. I think the main cast, my problem is you don't really care about them, and then once you learn about everything that's going on, you kind of lean to start rooting for the villain, even though what he's doing is wrong as well. Once you learn the backstory, it's kind of like, okay, well, that's kind of fucked up what happened to him. But all in all, Jackie Earle Haley is a star of the show and carries this movie. He's the reason I give this movie a 6. If it wasn't for Jackie Earle Haley's performance, it'd probably be like a 4 or 5. But he makes it a watchable and fun enough movie that I can recommend people watch it on streaming or however you choose to see it. But Jackie Earle Haley was great. There was some gruesome kills. Like, shout out to the practical effects department. There was some really good practical effects in this movie. Some really gruesome kills. I would say my biggest flaws with the movie is 1, they really don't make you care about the characters. 2, there's a bit of a leap you have to make to understand why these characters are in this situation and why everything and how everything's happening the way it's happening. It's just kind of, so obviously anytime you watch a movie, there's a level of suspension of belief, particularly when you watch a horror movie, but this just maybe goes a step too far in that realm. But I'll say the lead girl, the quote unquote final girl, she's fine as hell. Shout out to her, beautiful black woman, nice curls, beautiful woman. But they didn't really make me care for the characters too much. A couple of the characters specifically, one in particular was just a complete asshole. I just could not wait for him to die. But again, it's horror. You tend to have one of those characters that you can't wait to die. But Jackie Earle Haley in this is the star of the show. He does a great job playing the host, the killer, the jigsaw-like figure, because this is very much a lot of body horror, a lot of like torture porn, if you will. That phrase that was kind of trademarked in the mid to late 2000s. That was popularized by like movies like Saw and Hostel and Human Centipede and stuff like that. There's a lot of that. But I'll say all in all, it was a fun enough watch. I watched this just being it was a new movie, just came out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. It's Halloween. Perfect time for these types of movies. And there was some decent shots in the movie. You could tell it felt like a lot of their budget went into we need to get Jackie Earle Haley. Like it felt like all their budget went into we're getting Jackie Earle Haley, who's a known actor and a very good actor, and then we're putting the rest of the money into the special effects because the other characters weren't very particularly well acted. But I enjoyed it, and I feel conflicted in this movie when I find out the killer's motivation because a part of me is like, damn, nigga, I feel you. But at the same time, it's like, bro, that's not worthy of what you do. And you could have found other ways to like get back and do what you needed to do. But all in all, just a fun enough watch. I laughed multiple times, mostly because, again, Jackie Earle Haley and the way they killed and disposed these characters that you see in the movie. All in all, 6 out of 10. Like I said, if you're a fan of the Saw movies, particularly a movie like Saw 2, where they introduce like a cast of characters all going through the same thing together, I think you'll enjoy this movie enough. But yeah, nothing to write home about. But a decent little independent horror film. Again, Jackie Earle Haley, shout out to him. I hope he gets more opportunities because he's a great actor. I don't understand why we don't see Jackie Earle Haley in more in larger films. Or more mainstream films. I feel like maybe what happened with Freddie might have kind of derailed his career to a certain extent. But he was great, and obviously he was great in the Watchmen the movies. He was very good as Freddy in the Nightmare on Elm Street, the only good part of that. But outside of those movies, you really don't see him much. I think he was in RoboCop as well, the remake, the 2014 version. But you don't see him much, and I think he should get more opportunities because he's a very, very good actor. But yeah, overall, 6 out of 10. It's worth a watch. It's a good little, if you got nothing else to watch on a Sunday or something like that, if you're not a football fan like myself and you're not watching football on Sunday, just throw it on. I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah. And then lastly, I have you down for Coyotes, which Mafia actually gave us a review for last show, I believe.
I was just gonna ask, Mafia, you reviewed that movie. Go ahead and give the synopsis real quick, then I'll ask Mafia a question before I get into my review.
Okay, got you. Hold on, pull it up. I don't have it up. Coyotes, I got it here. It says members of a family find themselves in a desperate fight for survival when a pack of coyotes swarms their Hollywood Hills home.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate way to describe it. Pretty straightforward. It's a very straightforward movie. But Mafia, I remember you reviewing it, but I don't remember exactly what you said about it. Can you just give a quick recap?
I said basically it was just like a fun Unga Bunga kind of movie.
Yep. That's exactly how I felt about it. It wasn't, it's obviously not the best movie. It's a very B movie. So if you enjoy those kind of fun B movies, I think you'll enjoy this. I had a lot of fun with it.
I remember what I said, BT. It's a good Saturday, Friday night movie. Just turn on for a good laugh.
Yeah, it's a good like little creature feature, if you will. Good little creature feature. It was a very fun movie. I'll say I did have a lot of laughs with it, particularly because of Justin Long. I definitely enjoyed like the family dynamic. Like I believe them as a family. I don't know if you had the same feeling about the husband, the wife, and the daughter, but the dynamic between the three of them, I feel like carried the movie. I also like the next door neighbor. I thought was funny as hell. Just like this fucking coked out fucking sex addict living next door with his little prostitute girl.
BT, how did you like the visuals on his body in that one scene when he was in the bed?
Oh, that was actually, I thought that was well done. That was clearly practical as well. That wasn't CG. I even thought for the Coyotes, they did a good job. The Coyotes were definitely CG, but even in that respect, like I thought the Coyotes looked good. Did you feel the same?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought the Coyotes looked very well. This is a fun movie. It's just like a fun B movie. So if you enjoy like those turn your brain off movies, which I feel like, we can't always be like in those. We can't always just tune into those deep, has something to say, has a deeper layer of messages. Like we just need some fun from once in a while. And this was just a genuinely fun watch. There were like a lot of good, funny moments to be had within the movie. I enjoyed the way they wrapped up the story, even though it was kind of ridiculous. It did make sense for as ridiculous as it was, and it all kind of tied back to the. It all kind of tied back. I don't know if you remember Mafia Quad with the pest control guy coming in to take care of the rodents and all that, and how that all tied back. In the end, I thought it was really funny and really good. I thought the way they kind of captured that Hollywood elite type or those Beverly Hills types, especially with the Irish dude's girlfriend, who was on the phone, like she was like an actress or whatever, and she's like calling him, complaining and all that type of shit. Like it was just a lot of fun to be had. Don't expect a masterpiece. Don't expect this to be something that you're gonna go and write home about. But this is also a 6 out of 10. Just a fun, decent movie to watch. And then aside from that, Mafia, I know you rated Bone Lake. Bone Lake, I put in that same category of just a fun, like it was extremely predictable, Bone Lake. And I think you said that in your review. Very predictable, but that movie had me laughing my ass off on more than one occasion. Like I had fun with Bone Lake. I ended up giving Bone Lake slightly higher than I gave these other two movies. I gave Bone Lake a 7 out of 10. Just because I thought the third act was very well executed, as predictable as it was. They executed it extremely well, and it made me laugh a lot. So I enjoyed Bone Lake. But those were the three. Those are the three 2025 releases that I watched this week. Everything else was basically throwbacks to the 80s, 90s, 70s, early 2000s. Just digging in my Halloween bag.
I'm not gonna lie to you, BT. I put Coyotes a little bit higher than Bone Lakes because I didn't really have fun with Bone Lakes to that third act.
I had fun with Bone Lake for the simple fact that I thought there was some funny interactions. Like when they first interact with the couple and they're like, okay, rock, paper, scissors. And they was dead ass serious. And I was like, yo, that's some man shit. That's like some man shit. Like the women are like, what are you going to do? Like you could tell the look on the women's face. Like, what are you going to do? Like, you got to tell him to leave. You got to tell him to leave. And the two men are like thinking rationally, like, what's a fair way to do this? Like, I thought it was just an accurate depiction of how women will look for the man to be Mr. Macho, Mr. Machismo, and you need to puff out your chest and potentially turn into an altercation while the two men are just like, hey, we can settle this civilized. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where women will get you into some shit while the two men are both thinking rationally. Now, ultimately, obviously, we both know how the movie plays out. But I thought in that moment that made me laugh because at first I thought it was a joke. Then when I saw they was dead ass serious, I was like, yo, that's some man shit for real. Like these women are both clearly like looking for an altercation while the two men are like, hey, how can we solve this rationally?
That twist was a little bit crazy though. I'm just like, damn, that's kind of ill. I didn't think y'all was gonna go there.
I saw it coming. I will say though, what I will say is, if I was Diego, you know who Diego is, the Mexican writer.
Yeah,
I would have folded. That's some solid milk right there. I would have folded. I would have folded right there, boy.
Oh, especially because of what his girl did in the past.
Yeah, the past. Yeah, you know what his girl did in the past. Like, bitch, I owe you one. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck that shit. And it didn't matter whether they made the decision or not, because obviously you saw like how it ended and wrapped up and everything. But I just thought it was a very predictable movie, extremely predictable. But I had fun with it. Yes, there was enough there to keep me entertained with just the dynamic between the couples and how they fucking interacted. That was just like very entertaining for me. So yeah, I gave it a 7. Again, a decent little watch. I can't recommend you to watch this with your girl. But I can recommend, depending on your dynamic in your relationship, because if you have a fucked up past in your relationship and a lot of y'all been through some shit, this movie can bring up some PTSD. Am I wrong, Mafia? Like this could open up some old wounds if you watch this movie and you had a tumultuous relationship. But if everything's been sunshine and rainbows and y'all are super loyal to each other and love each other, then yeah, by all means watch it. But if y'all got any type of trauma, or any type of PTSD, or y'all did each other dirty in any type of way, and y'all are more than aware of it, and y'all decide to stick through and push forward, don't watch this movie.
Yeah, Red Peg and Alex should not watch this movie together.
Not at all. I mean, they ain't gonna finish it because about 30 minutes in, they're gonna get to it.
Whoa.
Ain't that right, Red Peg?
Listen to the podcast.
That's it. Y'all got any other reviews, man? Anything we missed? Is Saint back?
Saint.
Delayed Bussy, wake up.
He not back. We can end the shit.
Bro. Well, I just want to say before we end it, and I mean, I don't know if this is going into our closing and shit, but I guess it ties into it. But obviously it's Halloween, so some more just like Halloween recommendations. One from this year, Night of the Reaper. I told y'all in the chat that Night of the Reaper was one of the surprise movies of me for the year. I knew nothing about it going in. And I reviewed it on one of the movie guys episodes. Night of the Reaper, such a fun movie set around Halloween. Really surprising movie, goes places you didn't think it would go. I love the Night of the Reaper. That's in my top 10 horror movies of the year, and a very good Halloween watch. Also, some other Halloween watches from recent years. If you haven't seen Cobweb is a phenomenal, another slept on movie. Really, really good Halloween horror movie that goes places again in which you don't expect. And then you mentioned earlier, you mentioned Mafia, you mentioned Strange Harvest, Dark Harvest from 2023, another movie set on Halloween. That's another really good movie when it comes to capturing the spirit, the essence, the feel, the joy of the holiday. Dark Harvest is another really, really fun Halloween watch. So just a couple more Halloween recommendations out of me. That's all I got to finish with, man. Y'all know I love this holiday. Y'all know I love talking horror movies. I know I disappeared for a little bit, but as you can see, my energy has been very, very high on this podcast.
Y'all still
I'm
live?
very excited for this joint.
Oh, shit,
Yeah, we about to. Red Bag, what do we
we're about to
miss?
podcast.
My bad, bro. Look. Come on, bro. I'm here with
Alex.
You got me on the pod. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's base.
That's Karan.
Yeah,
That's the
Karan,
movie
what
guy.
up,
Oh,
yeah, it's movie
what you
guy.
talking about?
Shit, we ain't been watching no movies.
Karan, what up,
Bullshit, man.
My team been watching no movies.
I got the movie guy shirt. I support the brand. Y'all ain't.
Yeah, see, Karan bought a movie guy shirt and
I be
everything.
wearing that shit to work. I be repping the movie. I be wearing that shit all at work.
You got
Hey,
some
yo,
clout
Peg.
now. You got new clout now, nigga.
Hey, yo, Peggy. Alex said because
Yes.
you lost that bet, you owe him
What's up?
some head.
What?
Nah, don't listen to
remember-
Mafia. Hey, Red Bag, Alex didn't say that, man. He said you owe him
He
some
did
butt.
say that.
No, listen,
He said you owe him some butt.
listen, Red Pit. Remember you made the Jurassic World bet? You made a Jurassic World bet, you lost the bet. Alex said you was supposed to give him some head for losing the bet.
BT, were you not there when Alex said that?
I heard Alex say he owed him some butt. I didn't hear nothing about head. I heard him say he owed him some butt.
But we gonna discuss the terms later. But love you lots, guys.
Yes, sir. Have fun.
I'm about to come home actually. We ain't going outside. I'm hungry. as fuck.
Wonton, no interest in the movie night. Wonton, no interest in the movie night tonight.
No, I'm trying to spend time with my girl tonight. So unless y'all hosting it.
No, I don't know how to do that. So yeah, enjoy that. I just wanted to watch some Halloween movies with the guys and shit, as opposed to myself. It's a little depressing watching them joints by yourself.
Real quick before we get up out of here, Alcoholic Gamer, he said Alani Witch's Brew. I've actually that sounds fire. Alani Witch's Brew plus Hennessy. Enjoy. Drink some of me. Still appreciate you, Alcoholic Gamer, man. Really do. Thank you for that, man. Any last
what was it called? Alani Witch's Brew?
Yeah, Alani Witch's Brew. It's that energy drink. You ever seen that energy drink? Alani, I think it's called Alani New, something like that.
Nah, I never heard of it.
Yeah. When they got it down there every corner store. When you at the corner store, go to like the energy drink section, look for the Alani New. They got some new shit called Witch's Brew. I think it's for Halloween.
Shit, I might have to look at that tomorrow. I'm gonna be lit tomorrow. I'm gonna go to a strip club tomorrow and shit. I might have to make that my drink on the way there.
It's like caramel apple flavor. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah, caramel apple energy drink with the Henny might be fire. So I might have to look into that tomorrow.
Check that out. Yeah. Any last thoughts before we do the outros? Get the fuck up out of here.
No, sir.
Nah, just thank you for hosting tonight, man. I was worried it wasn't going to happen tonight. Obviously, I've been excited about this episode since the last episode. I told y'all we got to have a Halloween episode. And I thought the conversations we had before the reviews were great. Just like that's right up my alley. So I really enjoyed that. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, not just the cast members, but the audience who are sticking with us tonight and watching right now. And any of y'all who might be watching after the fact. Keep coming on with the journey. Movie guys only going up from here. And I cannot wait 365 days from now. I'm already counting down the days. We're about 13 minutes away from 364 days. I can't wait to see what we got in store for next Halloween.
Yes, sir, man. Well, we'll catch y'all on the next show. I think in the next 2 weeks we got a lot of movies coming out, if I'm not mistaken. I know Predator coming out. I can't wait for Predator, baby.
Yeah, it's Badlands, bro, because Prey was fire. You and me were like on the island with Prey.
Love Prey.
Right, Prey was good though.
It was, but a lot of people hated it at the time. A lot of people.
And I see a lot of people mad that this is I see a lot of people mad that Badlands is PG-13, but what you got to understand is there's no human characters in the movie. So if there's no human blood, I mean,
that's why, and that's why it's PG-13. It has nothing to do with the lack of violence. It's just because there's no human.
Because you have an android and then a bunch of aliens. like Predator and this alien planet and all the creatures he's fighting. So I'm excited for that. If it's even 75% as good as Prey, it's gonna be a fun watch.
We'll catch y'all next show, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Salute to everybody that dropped the super chat off. And we out here, man. Enjoy Halloween, man, while you can. And we will see y'all next show.
Keep it cinema.
Emphasis.
Yo, Creano, this one heat.